Look at that, we're live and we have minimal lag. Hello, oh hi, and welcome. We have a couple of city things planned today. A few games we can play, we can look into, see how well they work. Two games that I know the accessibility is questionable of, but may exist, up to a point at least, until we get hopefully stuck, hopelessly stuck rather. And then there's always WoW, for when we want to get stuck in a more, you know, dedicated fashion. So we'll see how that goes. Let me do some promo and then we're gonna be off to the races. It would, it's a Pokemon remix. It's one of the second generation Pokemon music. Yep, this is Aquatique, but also Seeingwood City in Pokemon Gold, Silver, and was it? Gold, Silver, and Crystal, that's what I'm thinking of, yeah. Where is Discord gone? Every so often my computer rearranges my entire order of windows and I can't find anything. There it goes. Let's go at least drop a little thing on small streamers, saying that I'm doing a thing. What is it? Live. Oh, hello. So this playlist is a playlist called the Game Chops Discography, which I have been told is no copyright. So I hope this is not going to get me, like, muted the entire VOD. We'll see. This is DJ Cutman, Jet Squid Radio. Looks like something that we actually know. Talon! Good afternoon, Mr. Talon. Kai Pora Gai Bora. Okay. Anything that I know? Put him up. Punch out. Sounds good, let's do that. Was prepared for a couple of games that I have not really played before. We have Pentiment and we have Cryptmaster that I want to go look at. I wasn't going to do Cryptmaster initially because I couldn't figure out how to reset that game, but I managed that, so that could be something interesting. It's a very interesting concept that is not accessible in the slightest. But it kind of sort of works if you're a bit lucky and you don't go too fast. And the concept is just really cool, so I want to sort of show it off, even though it's not probably going to get us very far. Pentiment is a different thing. It's like a narrative thing that it has some accessibility features. Like they did a thing where you can have easy reads, fonts, and it has a couple of TTS things. It's going to be mostly story based, and I'm assuming like literally when the first puzzle hits, we're essentially dead in the water. We'll see how we do. After that, if that all fails, what I'll do is I'll do some World of Warcraft. We have the last bit of Exile's Reach to do, and I looked at the guide a little bit to see what was up for us. And it's a pretty dynamic, like, last bit of quest, so that would be a really fun thing to just cover on stream as well. I'm just going to be covering these other two games first, because last week I did a narrative game stream, and I thought I did them all the ones in the XGS Bundle, but I did not. And I missed one, so then I decided, okay, let's just remedy that right away and do Pentiment first. So I sort of prepared that up a little bit. Music is a bit on the loud side. Let's turn the music down to a tiny bit here. There. And Hey, Streamloots bot. How you doing, Streamloots bot? Welcome in, Streamloots bot. Oh, yeah. Amusingly, I set that bot up about 2 years ago. It hasn't worked for the majority of its existence. And now it works. And I actually looked at the deck and it's still somewhat applicable. There's a couple game-specific things in there, like a Sea of Thieves, sinking sound, and a couple of other things. But like all my integrations stood still. Stood still. Ja, das ist ja nach Stuttgart. Stuttgart stood still, ja. That should still work. Amusingly, like the link even should still go to my actual profile. I have no idea if like, I think you can get like a free pack. I have no idea if that still works. I honestly don't know if this tool is still actually even being used by people anymore. It had a big like popularity spike in like 2022. And I haven't heard anyone like use it or seen it. Like some people use crowd control, which I'm pretty sure is inaccessible now, and then there's Dixpert, which is honestly feels a little bit too invasive for my liking. Suddenly, Deutsch. You know. Oh, I don't think you were there, but there was like one of my very first streams. There was a World of Warcraft stream, and for some reason the TTS had switched to a German voice. So it was telling me that I had received 300 experience points. Und das war ja ganz, ganz komisch. Ja. Ja, das funktioniert einfach. But it was very amusing. It's not something I've repeated ever since, but it was amusing when it did happen. Yeah. We have Game Shops' discography, honestly. What else we can find in this? Something I actually know. Emerald Hill from Sonic. Oh, I know this song. I played the shit out of this game when I was a kid. Yeah, this was like my very first Sega game. That's cool. I was like 5 when I played this. That's nice. This whole Sonic sound, the Sonic the Hedgehog 2 sound pack is really good. But yeah, so yeah, Pentiment. Let's just start at the first game and see if we can get it to work. I had it talking when I tested this a couple of days ago. I got it to talk, which is a bit of a thing to get done. Honestly, it's like a bit of menu diving, and I used AI for a little bit of it, but it was a little meh. Because I, of course, also inadvertently dropped the volume for that all the way down, so even when the speech was on, I couldn't hear it. It was a whole thing. From Eurobeats to this. Welcome. Today we're going to do a yoga pose that may be challenging for some of you. I'll stop now. I need to put the game on screen. That's pretty important. Let's do that first and foremost. I need to figure out a way to just... I don't think the game... I think like the game capture, it does let you do like any full screen thing, but I'll just forget it. Oh, you don't hear the game? Why don't you hear the game? That's dumb. Let me see. Did I explicitly say that the game should be heading to my headphones? I might have. Let me check. You should be hearing that. And if you're not, then something went kabooey. Which also made my yoga joke completely fall flat. That's rude. Let's see what's happening. That game is going to... There it is. Huh. That should be working now. It did not hold its pose very well, because I was making it was actually really well like lined up with the music and everything, and the music wasn't even there. Yeah, there we go. Got some nice yoga music. Got some nice namaste. Just take it easy and not get too... Let's not let too mad the world here. Also, of course, I guess it's as good a time as any to say RIP for Super Blind Man. He's unfortunately no longer with us. While I set this up, I guess I can mention that. Not gonna lie, didn't know the guy very well. I watched a couple of his streams. Content wasn't really my thing, but no one can deny he's gotten a huge lot of stuff done. He was a cool dude for as far as I know. I may very well have missed things, but that's sort of what I know of what I've heard from people. I've also heard... Yeah, just swear as much as you like. Who are we swearing at? What are we swearing at? Fuck that guy! oh, are we saying fuck cancer? Is that what we're doing? Yep, there you go. That was even in my announcement. I think I said fuck cancer on the MSTDN games thing too. I mean, at some point, it sucks. Yeah. Like, I saw it zip by this morning. I was like, wow, that makes me feel a kind of way. He was like 38. I'm 32. Like, when am I gonna be in that situation? So does it talk?
Options. New game.
It does. Okay, beautiful. So, amusingly, I think this is the loudest as the speech will go.
Options. New game. Options.
So it's not very loud. Let me see if I can make it louder.
Language. Resolution. Master volume. High contrast. Interactive. Walk toggle shift. Quick response 11. Quick response 22. Quick response 33. High contrast. Instant dialogue. Text size. Photo sensitivity. Notification time. Voice assist. Voice assist volume. Voice assist volume. Voice assist volume. Voice assist.
Okay, yeah, that's the loudest it'll go. It's kind of unfortunate. Yeah, it definitely did startle me a little bit as well. I'm like I said, I just don't know the guy well enough to say anything really interesting about him. Like, I saw his BrendanCole.net website when I was a kid. I looked at some of the playthroughs that were on there. And, like, I helped the guy out with a couple of things over the last few years, and that's really all the interaction I've had with him. So it's like, on the one hand, yeah, I knew him, but also I just don't know enough to really do him justice. So yeah, I'll put some like attention on it. I'll definitely say. I mean, I've obviously grown up knowing the guy. I've obviously grown up having seen the guy. What he's done like that. Was it Sightless Guides things and the whole all the PSP stuff that he recorded and all that stuff. The number of things he was involved with, and of course later on The Last of Us and Spider-Man and Mortal Kombat and a number of other things. But yeah, I mean, I cannot... In some respects, I feel like he was sort of doing what I'm doing, just more towards gaming and somewhat more successful in the sense that he actually got to go to game things and improve things, whereas I'm just screaming into the void hoping someone will hear me, basically. I guess my IC Null is a little bit more successful in actually getting to developers, getting to creators, and sort of having that same effect. Like, I get to do stuff and people actually like seeing it, whereas opposed to here on Zersiax, I mostly just game. And I can show people that gaming is accessible, and I can show people that gaming sometimes isn't, and that's really what he was doing, but I guess more impactful. Yeah, Forza as well. Yeah, Forza definitely as well. For some reason, I always keep forgetting that he was involved with that, which is weird because I actually saw his like driving guides and everything. So I should know. Anyway, I'm wondering if I lower the master volume on this a bit, if that will make the speech clearer. Let's find out.
Voice assist speed.
Like, maybe we'll do like a little...
Voice assist speed.
Maybe we'll do a little like 1 minute silence in between games or something, just to give it some thought. We'll see.
Voice assist note photo text instant high contrast.
Okay, can I go to music?
Master volume. Sounds volume.
Okay, no, that brings that way down too. That is dumb. Okay, let's see.
Sounds volume. Ambient sounds.
I can turn everything but the master
Ambient
down,
sounds.
I suppose.
Music volume. Ambient sounds. Music volume. Writing volume. Writing volume. Music ambient sounds master volume.
I think that'll do it. And then we can turn all this up a little bit. There.
Sounds volume. Master volume.
I think that's a good balance, at least from what I can hear. If anyone needs anything louder or quieter, please just let me know. There is options for some of it, and we'll see how we do.
Sounds volume. Master volume.
Do I just escape out of this? All right.
Credits. Options.
So,
New game.
if anyone's ever played this game before, I would not blame you for thinking it's completely inaccessible, because that really is what it seems like when you first start up. The only reason I even know what to do to get past the very first bit is because I saw someone tell me in like a forum thread or like a post somewhere. I don't remember where I saw it, but it tells you it was the thing that said, okay, you have to do this and this, and that is not something the TTS tells you. We'll see. I'll just start a new game and we'll see what it says.
New game. 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 New game.
So I just pressed new game. Oh, so what we're seeing right now...
New game. New game.
It doesn't tell you, but you're picking a safe slot. So the first thing is just you pick one of the new game options after you press new game, because of course we overload that option's name to do all sorts of other different things. These are empty safe slots, so you just pick one.
Use stylized fonts.
Now this is kind of important for the blindy things. Like we have TTS, so it may not be necessarily all that relevant, but there is these stylized fonts, which I think are like different for every single person that is talking. Obviously the problem with that would be OCR. So if you do need to OCR, which I think we will, that may not read well. There is, however, also a
use easy read fonts.
Easy read fonts. Obviously that's going to break immersion for people who want to see the fancy schmancy fonts a little bit, but I kind of want to be able to read, so sorry.
Got it.
So we now get a pop-up that doesn't read, that just says autosave feature. Pentiment automatically saves your progress as you play the game. Got it. Principio trater burtet tratapuo et something. A lot of Latin. Principia apud opus esset fide mona something repete blachm. If this is any like what we're going to be expecting with like easy read fonts, OCR is not fantastic. The menus actually read really well for me, but this, whatever this is not reading very well. What we're seeing is a whole bunch of Latin. And at the very bottom, there's a prompt. Oh, we don't even see the prompt with OCR right now. Oh, there it is. So it says, move stone, and then space, press stone. And from that cryptic little bit of OCR, you're meant to understand that you're meant to hold space down, and then use the WASD keys to sort of rub a stone across, I think it's a piece of, like, canvas. And that's going to wipe out all of the words that I was just reading. And once you've done that, the credits start rolling. It's not clear that that's what you're meant to be doing, but that's what you're meant to be doing. So I'm just going sort of structurally across this whole entire thing. And at some point, what I remember is that the music's going to change. And that means we did it, basically. And that's as far as I've played, so if we then completely just fall off the rails, I guess this is a very quick look at this game. And amusingly, nothing tells you that that's what you're meant to be doing. It also doesn't tell you how far you are. So if you don't just keep on trying this, I don't think you would find this out. Like, I only know because, like I said, I saw someone say it somewhere. From what I understand, you're standing sort of in front of a canvas and you need to sort of rub it out. This is all about painting and stuff. But we'll just, you know, power of the mind. Namaste. Namaste. Did that do it? I think we did it. Different song. Right. Okay, so now that thing is gone that we were just looking at. A lot of it doesn't read with TTS either. Right now, apparently we're seeing credits. Animation director. Doesn't look like my OCR is auto-updating. Can I quickly fix that? I can. Okay, wonderful. For this kind of game, it's kind of helpful to have that. Yeah, that's off. That'll be why. Okay, turn that on. Music. Music by Alchemia. And sometimes we just switch back to the Latin. Prognoscar. Expecto patronum. Doesn't say that. Narrator. Narrative director. Herr Director. Herr Trigger. Directed by something Sawyer. It went too fast for me to read. Tassing Bavaria? Holy Roman Empire? An artist's mind.
Player says, and the abbot said to me, Andreas.
And then the abbot said to me. Do I press enter to scroll?
Option 1 of 3. I don't want you distracting the sisters in the library. The glossary.
I don't want you distracting the sisters in the library. I need you to finish this composition by the end of April, or reap your conversations with brother Piero to a minimum. Oh, keep, I guess. So I guess these read with
Option 2 of 3. Option 1 of 3.
these
I don't
read.
want you distracting the sisters in the library. Option 2 of 3. I need you to finish this commission by the end of April.
I feel like we missed something already.
Option 3 of 3. Keep your conversations with brother Piero to a minimum.
Let's hate on brother Piero. I don't like his face.
Beatrice says brother Piero is such a source of wisdom and encouragement for you.
Okay. How do I?
Socrates says indeed, but the rule of the Christian contemplative life demands that the brothers not engage in idle chatter.
Okay, so it looks like space goes to the next line, and maybe enter goes like to the next option. And I may have just skipped a few lines. I don't know.
Saint Provine says Jesus Christ, what a pack of dullards. Be happy you're only stuck there for a few more months, Andreas.
Jesus Christ, what a pack of dullards. I don't think they cursed like that in the Roman Empire. Where are we? Is this the Roman Empire?
Prestijon says, how did you reply to the abbot, Andreas?
That music's still kind of loud, right? I'm not sure if I can go into options right now.
Option 1 of 3. I apologized and said I'd avoid unnecessary conversations. Options.
Can I? Yeah,
Menu.
can.
Options. Language. Resolution. Master volume. High contrast. Master volume. Sound. Music. Writing volume. Music volume.
There. Have to be a little bit quieter. It was a bit much.
Options. Option 2 of 3. I replied that. Option 1 of 3. I apologized and said I'd avoid unnecessary conversations in the future. Option 2 of 3. I replied that the rule was for him, not for me. I'm an art. Option 3 of 3. I just nodded and kept working.
Okay, so I guess we're sort of writing in a diary, because it's like all in the past tense. I say what I did, not what I'm going to do. Interesting.
Option 2 of 3. I replied that the rule was for him, not for me. I'm an artist, not a monk.
I'm gonna be a rebellious dickhead.
Saint Provine says, and thank Christ for that. H.A. Ha.
Okay, I guess he likes me for doing that. That's good.
Socrates says his calling is to God, yours is to your labor and the illumination that it brings. Beatrice says it's the abbot's house, so everyone has to play by his rules, or rather, the rule. Prestijon says despite the abbot's ire, you must endure. Soon you will have finished both the abbot's work as well as your masterpiece. And then you will return to Nuremberg, where marriage and your new life as a master await you. Beatrice says yes, marriage to someone he has never met. Hardly ideal. Socrates says well, the alternative is becoming a philosopher. Saint Provine says oh, Jesus, then you should definitely get married. Is she pretty, at least?
I have so many questions about when we are. Like, we have a Socrates. We're also talking about cloisters, or like at least some kind of monastery, so I don't think that happened in Greek. Did we have Greek monks? Was that a thing? And Nürnberg, I don't think existed in ancient, like, Socrates time either. So I have no idea what or when we're doing currently.
Option 1 of 3, that's what my brother said in his letter, but maybe he's just trying to lift my spirits. Option 2 of 3, the small portrait they sent was lovely, but we artists can be flatterers. Option 3 of 3, oh, who knows? That's not why I'm doing it, anyway.
Let's see
Option
this
2,
one.
Prestigeon says it is growing late. The will of time stops for no man, Andreas. I fear you must leave us. Player says, ah, true, your majesty. Prestigeon says, will you visit us again soon?
I guess we're leaving.
Option 1 of 3, hopefully, but it's out of my control, your majesty. Option 2 of 3, I don't know, your majesty. Option 3 of 3, well, I can't always dream of this place, your majesty. Option 2 of 3,
Let's just say I don't know, because I actually have no idea where we are currently and what we're
Prestigeon says, I
doing.
will pray for your safety and a swift return.
Okay, John, thank you.
Grobian, please see Andreas safely home. Saint Grobian says, of course, your majesty. Prestigeon says, until next time, Andreas.
Bye-bye.
Player says, until next time, your majesty. Saint Grobian says, pay no mind to the other fools, Andreas. Player says, I never do.
What is it we're looking at? Are we walking?
At least I would if it stopped stepping on my feet.
At least I would if they stopped stepping on my feet. Okay, I guess we're just keeping scrolling.
Watch where you're going.
So these kinds of games, if the story is engaging, I don't mind them that much. But if it's sort of just kind of boring, it becomes difficult to stream because really what we're doing is reading text with like random... I think that loop what we're hearing is like 5 seconds long or something. So it just becomes difficult to really have comments on like, yes, this is a narrative game.
Saint Robine says he... They're fools, Andreas. No point in trying to teach them anything. I know old John wants you to endure the abbot's shit, but since I take you home, I get the last word. Don't let him run you rag, boy. Option 1 of 3 I won't. The abbot can't push me around.
Yeah, we're still gonna be a rebellious dick, so I cannot do it or push me around.
Player says God. Would you please ST?
Smashing. I'm going to murder that trumpeter.
Play something else, you dick.
Saint Robine says he... As you wish, Andreas.
Bye.
Player says good morning, Ursula.
Hello, Ursula.
Ursula says go on. Endure. Player says time to get up.
Welcome in, Jessica Proudmore. It's been a minute. Chicken. Quests. Uh-oh. Is this where we start having to actually walk around and do shit? Because that may not be cashable. Arrows make that sound now. Nothing gets red. Do I press enter? Oh, we need to actually walk.
Player says I really should clean this up. I really should clean this up.
How?
I really should clean this up.
How?
I really should clean this up.
How?
The pike, go to bed.
What?
I'm not tired yet. Perhaps after Compline.
Okay, so...
I'm not tired yet. Perhaps after Compline. Gardner House. Ursula.
So what can we do here?
Ursula says enter your PPPPPT.
I guess Ursula may be some kind of beast.
Gardner
Or
guest
animal.
room.
Hello. What
Gardner,
does it say? Something about a broom?
Gardner guest room.
Oh, that's the guest room, not a guest broom. A guest room.
Clara
I do
says,
like that
"Good
it
morning,
tells you when you
Andreas.
walk into
Did you
places.
sleep well? Option 1 of 3 quite well, actually. Thank you. Option 2 of 3 ordinary, as far as sleeping goes.
Yeah, let's do that.
Clara says, well, as long as you didn't sleep poorly. Anyway, I know you'll be off to the Abbey, so I packed you some food. Almonds, cheese, and some of the rye you like from the Albans.
Yum, almonds, cheese, and rye. Love it. My favorite. Ugh.
Otto wanted me to ask you to join him for dinner at the Abbey. Eva says Otto stopped by. Clara says yes, around dawn.
What's the plan here? Do I walk?
Here you are, Andreas.
Hi.
Option 1 of 2, that's too kind of you, Clara. Many thanks. Option 2 of 2 nod.
Lirin,
Option 1
hello.
of 2,
I'm
that's
playing
too kind
this
of you.
game.
Option 2 of 2 nod.
I think you told me how to actually get past the intros. Thanks for that.
Option 1 of 2, that's too kind of you, Clara. Option 2 of 2 nod. Option 1 of 2, that's Clara says Master Andreas, if it wouldn't be too much trouble could I mean, could we?
Oh dear, am I being proposed to?
Would it be too much trouble if you paid next month's rent today?
Oh.
And if we raised it by 2 groschen?
Wait, gosh, are we somewhere in Poland? Or like Eastern Europe somewhere?
I hate to ask, but we're behind on our taxes to the Abbey. 2 months behind.
Yeah, we haven't gotten to there yet. I'm now just walking around and randomly talking to things because I have no idea what I'm meant to be doing.
Peter's losing his hair over it. Even more than usual, I mean. Option 1 of 4, of course. It's no problem at all. Besides, we wouldn't want Peter to lose any more of his precious hair.
Junk. I didn't actually read the Steam thing. I know I picked this game up like a year ago, couldn't really figure it out and just forgot about it until like I saw it being mentioned like a couple of weeks ago maybe.
Clara says, oh, God bless you, Andreas. And may Saint Luke watch over you today. Speaking of Saint Luke, how is your masterpiece coming along? It's been 2 months now, hasn't it?
Yeah, you know, this is olden times. We don't have computers yet, so it's taking a minute. Please just, you know, bear with me here.
Player says slowly, I'm afraid. Most of my days are spent doing work for the Abbey. It's only during the Divine Office that Friar Ferenc allows me to work on my masterpiece.
Okay, that's cool.
A reasonable restriction, but slow going. The City Council doesn't require it to become a master. I'm making it mostly to show clients, and for my own sake.
Okay.
And yes, when I do finish, I will go back to Nuremberg, where I will marry and open a workshop of my own.
Because you must only marry if you've done like your if you've finished your masterpiece.
Clara says from Nuremberg to a university and now traveling the world as an artist.
This guy sounds like the original workaholic. Like my job comes before, partner. No, I must finish my painting first.
What a life you have ahead of you, Master Andreas.
Andreas, isn't that just like Greek for man and just like slightly changed?
Player says yes, I suppose it does feel like I'm starting a new chapter in my life after.
Like Andros is man, so I guess Andreas would be like man. Same with Andrew and other names like that. Andrzej. Many ways to get there. Okay.
Option 1 of 3. A few missteps.
Gotcha.
Clara says it must be rather frightening, starting all over again. Option 1 of 2, I owe it to my family to make something of my life.
No, that's a dumb reason.
Option 2 of 2 it is, but I know now that this is what I want to do.
That sounds better. That sounds proper anime painter. I know what I must do. I must follow my credo, use the power of friendship, and follow my heart.
Player says not many people get to decide that. Clara says certainly not anyone in Tassing. Anyway, I don't know anything about art, but I've seen you sketching such beautiful things in your little book. Your masterpiece must be wonderful.
Your masterpiece. It's not done yet, though.
Option 1 of 3 it is. It's my finest work.
Oh. Well, we have been going with the sort of, you know, uppity dick so far. So is there like a...
Option 2 of 3 it's getting there.
No, we must be
Option 1 of 3
confident in all
It's my
things
finest
at
work.
all times. We must be the proper Chad of the 13th century. Let's do that here.
Clara says good. It makes me glad to see some confidence in the men around here sometimes.
Ooh la la, someone like that.
Now, I have to get back to my own work.
Okay, bye.
Have a good day at the Abbey, Andreas, and we'll see you after Vespers for supper.
Okay.
Player says not tonight, but thank you. Klaus Drucker invited me over for supper. Clara says of course. Please say hello to the Druckers for us.
The Druckers. That amuses me. The druckers. In German, that would be... In Dutch, that would mean the printers. I'm wondering if it's like a...
Player says, of course. Until later, Clara.
Of course, until later. Jeeves,
Eva.
get my horse, please.
Eva says, hello, Andreas.
Hello.
Hello, Andreas. Hello, Andreas.
Hello.
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 Hello, Andreas.
Hello. I think I'm done now.
Clara.
Yo.
Player says, hello, Clara. Can you
Hello,
spare a moment
Clara.
to chat?
I can chat to Clara. Hello,
Clara
Clara.
says, of course, Andreas. How can I help?
I'm lost. I'm blind. Please help. I don't know where to go.
Option 1 of 2, I was wondering if I could help with your tax troubles. Option 2 of 2, you said you were behind on taxes to the Abbey. Exactly how much are you short? Clara says, oh, well, about 2 goldens worth. If you can't pay your rent early, that's alright. I'm sure we can find some way to pay the abbot. Option 1 of 2, I am happy to contribute whatever I can. I know type. Option 2 of 2, no, I'll have my payment for you. I was merely curious. Clara says, ah, I see. Peter's too proud of a man to ask for charity when there's still ground to till.
Yep.
I'm sorry, I shouldn't have asked you about rent in the first
Wait,
place.
did you just call me an
You're young, and have your own line ahead.
overconfident blind guy? Because that's not very nice of you. I am not an overconfident blind guy. I am a respectable blind guy.
Option 1 of 2, I am happy to pay early, Clara. You've been good hosts to me, and I can do without more than your family. Option 2 of 2, if you're sure. Option 1 of Clara says, God bless you, Andreas. Don't
God
mention this to
bless
Peter,
you.
alright? He would hate to know I told you about our troubles.
Yeah, you would do that.
Option 1 of 2, he won't know a thing.
You want a thing?
Clara says, thank you, Andreas. Player says, until later, Clara.
So yeah, I do have several games I want to look at today, so I don't think I'm going to be spending a lot amount more time on this. I'm just going to sort of walk around a little bit more.
Clara.
Because really all this is you're walking around talking things, and the ambience makes it essentially more than a text-based game. So in that sense, does that mean wall?
Clara says, hello, Andreas.
Hello.
Andreas.
Hello.
Hello, Andreas.
Hello.
Hello, Andreas.
Hello.
Hello, Andreas.
Hello.
Hello, Andreas. Eva. Gardner Farm. Gardner get Ursula.
Yep.
Ursula says enter your
PPPBBT. I'm guessing that's either a horse or a chicken.
PPPBBT.
PPPBBT. Pen, pineapple, apple, pen.
Ursula.
Yeah.
Gardner guest room.
So yeah, this is basically an
Gardner
inn. Here's a farm.
Clara. Eva. Gardner Farm.
So yeah, this is basically the game. You walk around, you talk to folks. It's relatively accessible in the sense that when you walk around, it'll tell you where you're going. So it is nice in the sense that it tells you, okay, you're now at this person you can interact with. You're now at this room that you just entered. In that sense, it's a lot better than what we saw, for example, in Tell Me Why last week. While that does have voice signs to indicate what you're talking to, it doesn't really tell you when you can talk to things. It also won't tell you what it is you're talking to until you talk to it, which just makes it a bit more tedious. Doable, just tedious. And then Quantum Break pretty much had no accessibility whatsoever, had a good sound stage, which helped a bit. And, you know, you could use OCR relatively well, so that was good. But also there, you just sort of run into the problem that you don't really know where you're meant to be going. In this game, you also have that problem, but you do have very, very distinctive knock-knock noises when you bump into something, which is good. They'll constantly play if you tap into something. It doesn't seem to be like dependent on if you're actually facing that way yet, which would slow it down. There is ambience, so it's sort of you can still hear where you're meant to be going and what's around you. It's not bad for a game. And with that, we have finally actually covered every game in the XGS narrative bundle. As Dusk Falls works in this one and Pentiment works in this one, the other ones are harder. You could probably make them work, but would not be a fantastic experience. Second game I wanted to go into is Cryptmaster, which again is not accessible. Just put the music back. Let me set it up. Cryptmaster is not accessible. Cryptmaster has a really interesting concept though. What Cryptmaster does is... Cryptmaster is one of these weird sort of dungeon crawler games, except you're with a couple of people. I think you're like a party of 4 that you're controlling, and you don't really use like combat skills and things. I mean, you do, but you don't. Basically, everything works by typing words. So it's basically a roguelike where you're walking around with just the regular arrow keys, but then you type words to interact with things. So basically, when you see a chest, you can like type chest and it might open it, or you can respond to questions that the narrator asks you. From what I understand, this will also come up in fighting. I just never actually got that far because I got hopelessly turned around and stuck. Another gimmick of this game is that you can play it by voice. So you can turn on the voice mode, then you don't type, you speak, and you need to have like your online inking stuff for Windows on and all that stuff, so it'll speech recognize, which is great for mobility impairments. Not so good for visually impaired because it also, I think you need to tell it where to walk. So you tell it up, you tell it left, you tell it right. But obviously you still need to know where you're meant to be going. And when I was playing this, at some point it's mostly straightforward for the first few things. But then at some point I got completely like stuck and turned around and I was unable to progress. And I think that's where we're going to be stuck again today. But it'll still give us a bit of a thing to just look at this rather interesting mechanic. I kind of liked it. So let's give that a try and see how we do. I first need to change my game on Twitch here. Give me just a moment here. I'll set that up. Cryptmaster. No, there's nothing on the screen yet. Cryptmaster shall be appearing there soon. I just need to set it up on Twitch first. So, dashboard.twitch.tv. Let's see. Stream manager. And I guess after that, we might do a little bit of a minute of silence for our unfortunately disappeared and departed super blind man. The man that was blind and also super. He's unfortunately no longer with us. For people who missed that. Where's my stream manager tab and why can't I find it? Oh, there it is. Dang it. I hit the wrong button. I don't know how to computer. It's not like I do this for a living or anything. There we go. It's not edit current stream. It's edit stream info. That's why you can't find it. There. Boop. So Cryptmaster is one of those, I think it's like a company that makes several games. I actually pointed out the issues I was having with the game under Discord, and I got one of those, yeah, you can tell me, and I'll tell the developer, and then we'll see if we'll do something with it, kind of responses. So while I don't think it would be very hard to make this game more accessible from a technical point of view, from like a developer point of view, something tells me they're not gonna bother, unfortunately. I hope they will. I really do, but I just... When I get that kind of response, like, yeah, you can talk to me, I'll talk to the developer, and we'll see how it goes. And like, yeah, see you in 10 years, maybe, when you guys have all, like, gotten all the money you can get from this, and you're bored, and you're like, hey, maybe we could now do the thing. I don't know. That's maybe not a very nice thing to say. It just tends to be how it goes in my kind of... when I get these kinds of responses, and I've gotten kind of jaded towards it, I will admit. Let's see, Cryptmaster. We even have 9 viewers and 282 followers, so this is like Brock the Investigator levels of indie. Like, I completely understand it's a small team with limited knowledge. It's just like, I wish I could help them with this. Because they have a really good start going, and I wish I could help them further along. I wish they'd let me. I don't think they will, but I wish they would. Brock is a fantastic game. Yeah, and honestly, if WoW falls over as well, for whatever reason, we may also go back to that. We'll see. For WoW, we have a couple of quests that should give us some entertaining streaming gameplay, but we'll see. Okay, Cryptmaster is now on Twitch, so I can now actually start up the game. We only have the demo because honestly I couldn't even get as far as the demo content, so I didn't bother actually buying the game yet. But the demo is good enough to show. Shh. Thank you. Okay, can I set it up while it's loaded? It's just not technically loaded in yet. Let's see. There. Main menu. Press the 1 key to start the game. Like that piano, like low piano key for confirmation noise too. So there's 4 options. It's really just like, I think it's continue. No sound. Dang it. What is happening with my default thing? Is it changed somehow? Dang it. Let's see. I checked that. I swore I did. Oh, it's the default communications device. Well, so there we go. So right now on the screen we just have a couple of options. We have like options, and there's 2 ways to actually play the game. There is real-time and turn-based. Given how accessible this is, I'll probably go with turn-based. That gives us a bit more time to fuck around a bit, which I think is the final option. So I'm just gonna press enter on that. Boing.
Hello.
Hi.
Can you hear me?
So right now we have to type something, so I'm just gonna type no.
Oh, it seems we have a comedian.
Hee.
Anyway, I'm calling to you from beyond the veil that separates the living and the dead. You're on the dead side. Now,
What?
how are you feeling? Red? I don't really understand what you're saying.
I said bored.
Can you explain in a little more detail? Actually, I withdraw the question. I don't care. Now, move toward the light.
Don't follow the light. Now I'm pretty sure the light is really right in front of our face. So really all you have to do is just walk forward at this point. Aha!
Welcome to my crypt.
Hello!
Or should I say, your crypt. Why don't you take a look around?
I don't want to. I really don't want to. You are scary, mister. Oh, walk around. Just walk forward again.
Ooh, these names look a little familiar, don't they? Let's get those rotten old brains of yours working. Why don't you try reading out the names on those pillars?
So we're already almost at the point where I got stuck last time. Really, I didn't get very far last time, honestly. So there's 4 plinths in the thing right now. There's 4 like names. Those are the names of your. So some of the names you can find on the web, or you can use AI or whatever you want. I know some of them, and these are like your party members' names. So for example, one is Maz.
Maz the Melodious, renowned bard.
I've honestly forgotten the other ones. I'll need to go. Let's see what. I have the wrong prompt in my AI, so I can't see it. So I have to go check. I have to go put a different prompt. And then once you've done all the prompts, I think at some point you have to start walking around, and that's where I got stuck last time. So we're gonna go try it. And if we get stuck, well then we get stuck. Too bad. But this is a really novel game concept. I think I haven't seen this before, and it's very wonderfully quirky. And yeah, as you can see, the game doesn't take itself very seriously either. It's very silly. Let's see, what are the names written on the pillars in this image? And AI says, I remember that it misspelled some of them, like Maz, it would always make it to maze, because I guess training data. Joro, Sin, Nyx, and Maze. Okay, so Joro, Sin, and Nyx. Sin, S-Y-N.
Deadly sin, thief and assassin.
Nyx, N-I-X. Oh. So you can hear if you're typing, it also says like really like quietly, N-I-X.
Nyx, the sea witch, there you are.
Hello, I'm a sea witch and I like throwing sea creatures at people.
Let's see, and the last one is Joro.
Joro the warrior, that's you. And now you have your names again. Let's move along.
Yeah, so this is where I got stuck last time, because I have no idea where I meant to be going. It does sound fun. Here, have a trout. So, oh, sorry. So you can just type random words and it'll respond to them. Like if I type, say, for example, blind.
Who are you describing when you say blind?
Like they have a ridiculous amount of voice lines for just random shit someone's gonna type in. In fact, what does it do when I type shit?
Oh my, how shocking. For 17 centuries, I have consorted with the foulest demons and abominations imaginable. I have plumbed the depths of human depravity in my quest for dark knowledge. But oh, what a naughty word you used. Why, if I had blood, I'd be blushing.
I think that was an achievement too. Okay, let's try other stupid words. Let's try butt.
Is that where it hurts? Your, butt?
This is so dumb. What about fart?
Fart? Did you say fart? Are you giggling?
Yes.
What's going on here?
Okay, I think I'm done now. But if I say fuck, is it gonna chew me out if I say fuck?
What a filthy mind you have. Perhaps I should take your brain out and wash it.
Okay. What would just happen the last like 2 minutes are completely worth me picking this game up again because I had not tried that last time. So, supposedly, I need to move along. I don't know what direction I'm meant to be moving in, so I'm just going to try walking forward again slowly. Because I have seen that at some point a prompt about opening a chest is going to come up, and every time I try, it just says, if you see one, go out and open it. And that's where I get completely derailed, so I don't know what's happening. Point created. No idea what that means. Open the chest. Type bold words to interact. So I guess we are now seeing one. So if I type chest, it's gonna open it. Oh shit, we got further.
Now these chests contain objects I've long since forgotten. I expect you have too. But maybe, if we can remember what they were called, it will help to restore your memories of life. Now, Joro, I think this is something you used in your days as a warrior. Tell me what I should do to it to find out what it is.
What? Use simple commands to instruct the Cryptmaster. Look, feel, listen, smell, taste. Try some of these and experiment with your own. Okay, so look.
It's like a big metal shell, slightly larger than a human head. Now what?
Smell.
It doesn't have any particular odor. What should we do with it?
Listen.
If I tap it, it makes a sort of ding. What shall I do with it?
Where?
What are you talking about? What now?
Okay. Feel?
Cold, hard, and smooth. Metal, I think. Okay, no more playing with it. Time to guess. Do you remember what this thing is called?
Yeah, it's a helmet.
A helmet! Yes, Joro, this is your old helmet. Now let's move along through that door.
Uh-oh, where is the door? Typing help node collected. What? And chest node collected. No idea what that means. Oops. I keep wanting to do was for moving, but was is actually the way to type words, so I'm playing Cryptmaster, Talon. It's this weird game where you're essentially doing a roguelike, but you're typing words to make things happen. We just did a bunch of... If you type things like fart, it'll make a fart joke at you. And if you type shit, it'll make it like a dumb comment at you. The narrator is very sort of sarcastic, doesn't take itself very seriously. What, do you mean like walk? Nope. Walk, a door.
Some doors are easier to open than others. That's your job in any case.
Okay. So yeah, for example, with the chest earlier, what I must have done wrong last time. It'll show you the prompt that says, hey, you can open the chest. But I think you need to be right in front of it for that to work, and there's obviously no audio cue for that, so if you walk too far, you're done. You didn't miss much. Well, subscribe, you won't get advertisements anymore. Alright, let's see. I think I can just walk forward and hopefully we'll get to the door. If not, well... Dude. No idea what that means. Okay, so there is no door right in front of us. Type and... what? Type and guess to pop-up skills, I think that says. Try and guess the POUP skills. Pop-up skills? Like swing?
Swing? Why would we do that now?
Because it's fun. Stab?
What do you want to do? Stab?
Yes. Mutilate? Fart?
Did you say fart? Are you giggling? What's going on here?
I'm 12. Try and guess the coop skills. Oh, I guess couple skills. By entering collect shadows from the... Okay, so these are some kind of nodes. Apparently you can like more hints. Yeah, no idea how that works. But I guess we have a thief, so I guess we can steal, maybe?
If we need to pick something up, I'll let you know.
Okay, you dick. We'll just keep walking. Oh, found the door.
Oh,
Yay.
look. More of your old junk.
Enter. Where is it? Where is my old junk? Oh.
Wait, that's a toad, man. You need to remember how to hit before you encounter him.
Okay. Type hit to quam your first skill. No idea what quamming is, but let's type hit. Hit.
You did like to hit the things, didn't you, Jaro?
What is this game? It's so dumb. So, can do it again.
Uh-oh! Combat!
I think we won. Something has dropped. I don't think that was a duck. That was a... What is it? A toad man? So what? Oh, we type loot, I think? Something happened. Loot?
No, there's nothing worth looting.
Then what am I supposed to do? Just walk. Are we going to the fountain thing? Hello! Save point created. Skills allow you to perform actions in combat. Each skill has a different effect. View your skills with something. Can't read the word. Okay.
Up ahead is the Eye Stone, an ancient sentinel designed to imprison the restless dead. To pass beneath his perilous gaze, you may need to retrieve my Soul Stone.
And where is that supposed to be, Mr. Narrator? Okay. Over the ravine. Don't know how. Yeah, we'll just leap. Is this where we're gonna get stuck? I can't move now.
F. What are you mumbling about now?
But if I said things like bah. No. Moo.
M-O-O. What are you trying to say?
I'm trying to say decapitate.
What does that mean?
I don't know. As Crescent says, they told me to do it. Exterminate. No? No Dalek fans? That's a shame. Yeah, so I guess we now need to go do something and I have no idea what we're meant to be doing. So I guess this is where we stop with this. I'll like... yeah. So if I close the game, and we'll just continue the game. That'll put us back at our save point. Maybe from there we can figure something out. But if we can't, then I guess we're switching to WoW after this. Bum. Okay. I guess we're switching to WoW, or nah, let me restart the game one more time. Let's give it one old more college try. And then if it doesn't tell us what to do, then I don't know, we're fucked basically, I guess. You can hear the fancy narration in the beginning that you missed last time, I guess. And I'll put it back on screen because it's not going to do that by itself, I think. But yeah, this is Cryptmaster. It's doable-ish in the sense that, you know, it tells you what to do, and if you use OCR somewhat liberally, you'll also see hints that it doesn't tell you about. But the navigation, isn't it always? The navigation is tricky.
A great evil rose to threaten the fledgling kingdoms of men, until it was forced back down into the darkness by a group of legendary heroes. Now, centuries later, these mighty heroes sleep beneath the earth, entombed and forgotten, in the realm of the Cryptmaster.
So yeah, that's the game intro. That's how it starts. I'll make sure this gets put on the screen again because it probably isn't anymore. Here, you have my Spotify for a second, then I'll switch it back. Because I never know if just pressing enter on it's going to actually work. I'm doxing myself. Right, it is. It's really that kind of game. Like just a random old, like, put this in a Discord voice channel and just have fun with it. I forget. I think if you press this, it'll continue. Yeah, so now we're back where we were. This is where we saved last. I guess if I type stuck, is it gonna tell me what to do?
What did you say? Stuck?
Yes. Quest?
Did I hear you correctly? Quest?
Look?
Look, I'll do the observing. You get on with doing things, will you?
I don't know where to go. Yeah, over the ravine is what it says. Do I type that?
What are you talking about?
No idea. Let's ask AI what it says we should do. Which means I need to once again go all over to the NVIDIA creation thing, set it to the right model, tap to the prompt field, type a new prompt, do OK twice, hit a button. Make this better. Anyway, what is the player meant to do to progress in the image displayed? Please note, the player is blind, therefore cannot refer to a minimap or the game's visual aesthetic. I have to say that because otherwise it'll just say, walk towards your objective. Which, yeah, if I could do that, I would have already done it, you dum-dum. Let's see what it says. Because I can't make heads or tails of this. See if it's the AI can figure it out from the screen. If not, welp, too bad. It says, based on the information given, it appears our player is in a game that involves strategizing their way through different areas. And in this particular scene, the goal is to cross a ravine. Here is a step-by-step verbal guide to help a blind player proceed in the game. 1. Understand the context. The current goal is to get over the ravine. Each member of your group has specific abilities indicated by their status bars. Okay. Characters and skills. Player 1, Joro, has 2 status bars filled. Player 2, Sin, no status bars filled. All status bars for Maz, and 1 for Nyx. Action steps. Do I type like cross?
What? Cross?
Levitate? Swim?
That requires more coordination than any of us can manage.
Jump? Oh, there you go. Look at that, we did it.
Hold, travelers. No dead may pass. Are you dead?
No.
You say you aren't dead, but neither do you seem to be living. I can't detect a soul anywhere. You may not pass.
Well, I don't like to say I told you so, but I told you so. You need to get my soul stone before you can pass here.
And how am I supposed to do that? Soul stone? Nope, that doesn't respond to anything. Okay, let's see what it says now on the AI. Because I don't actually know if I have a quest journal of some kind, but I need to do something to go get this soul stone, and no one's telling me where that is. I'm guessing it's not forward because, well, that's where the eye stone is, so I'm guessing we'll have to go back and backtrack. But I do know to what point or to what degree. So we're just gonna try it. We're just gonna try it. We're just gonna try it. See if we can buy it. Maybe we can steal it. Oh, can you feel it? Okay, I think that's enough bullshit. 1970s twist again stuff. In order to help a blind player through this game, considering they cannot rely on visual cues, you need to offer detailed step-by-step auditory and tactile instructions. As for the image shown, here's a possible set of auditory instructions if you could offer. Okay. Yeah, so it thinks we should go back through the archway that we just came through, so that's not helpful. Let's just walk backwards. Okay, well, I'm guessing we can't do that, so we'll just go all the way back. And see if this dude starts talking when we like go places, because if he doesn't, then I have no idea where to go.
No, don't do that unless I tell you to. You'll ruin your knees.
We're playing a game called Cryptmaster, Molidvan, that we're trying to figure out. I actually got a little bit further than I thought I would already. But now I'm stuck. Basically, the idea is that you type words and then that makes actions happen in the game, kind of like a text adventure, but it's also not a text adventure because you have like to walk around and do shit too. And it's actually pretty cool. I just don't know what to do now.
No, don't do that unless I tell you to. You'll ruin your knees.
What if I want to ruin my knees, huh?
Charming.
It still works. I typed shit. Alright, let's go. So yeah, at this point we're stuck. I don't know how to... Soul.
Soul? Why did you say that?
Because I want you to tell me where your fucking soul stone is, you dick. Can I say dick?
What a filthy mind you have. Perhaps I should take your brain out and wash it.
No, not really. You can only do that when you're like trying to figure out what an item is. Yeah, I see the ice stone again. Ice stone.
Don't talk to me about that idiot.
Yeah, that's literally the one weakness this game has. You don't know where to go. Like, it doesn't do footsteps very well either. Like, it makes them, but it's kind of like... Once you stop, you don't really know, like, why you're stopping. Usually it's a wall, but, like, it could be other things. You can't strafe. You can only turn and walk. There's no cues for anything, so it's like, you can... You should probably eventually figure it out, but... And so far, so good. We haven't really had to navigate much. It's mostly just walking forward and using the words to progress. But right now, we do need to actually track. Oh, you might like it. Now, this is pretty much what happened with the chest before, too. I think there might be like a really small interaction point. So now I just keep going in circles.
Molly Van just redeemed sing mode saying,
Fuck you, now I have to sing and I don't know about anything. Fuck you, Molly Van. Why do you do this to me? Well, I see you're meant to go. Where am I supposed to go? Walking past this waterfall again. I don't know where to go. Where is it? Tell me where is it? Would someone please permit it to tell me where is it? I can't find it. I'm hearing strange noises in the breeze. Don't know where to go. Where am I supposed to go? Last time restarting the game helped. Let's try that again. Still like that piano king. Do we have a prompt on what to do? What is that off to our right?
You can see for yourselves, can't you? What's wrong with you?
I can't see for myself. I'm blind. I tried to tell you, but you did not believe me. I'm going to murder you in your sleep. Pretty sure that's been 2 minutes. Fuck you. Oh. I did make a boom. Boom is usually good. Boom usually means door opened. But now what? I think we just went back to the ice dome dude. What now? Nope, doesn't respond to that either. No. Yeah, I tried that. Doesn't work either.
Rude? That doesn't make much sense.
I don't know. Yeah, I think we're gonna have to call it for this one. This is fun though. Like, I wish this was better. Like, this is literally the only thing I'm having trouble with right now is the walking around bit. Like, I might honestly play this with somebody else at some point, someone who can see. Because I can do like 90% of the game I can do. I literally just don't know where to walk. So at that point, using a co-pilot is less apprehensive to me. Like, I don't like doing it if I don't have to. For example, in Diablo 4, I play with Matt Campos, but Matt Campos is not my co-pilot. He is my fellow party member that happens to also tell me where to go, and I still walk by myself. So in that sense, I have less of a problem with that. But if it's like literally the person doing like 80% of the work and I press the shooty bang bang button now and again, that's just not entertaining to me. I don't like that. Sea of Thieves is in that weird position where if you're doing a particular activity, you can do it by yourself. Yeah. And then sometimes you can do that just as well as any other else, but as soon as like things pick up, given Sea of Thieves, just like very many other games, don't have a way of just make a sound for interactable options or elements. That's literally all you have to do to make so many things better, but they don't do that. I'm hoping Diablo 4 will at some point, because they already have persistent sources. Then again, so does Sea of Thieves, and they're not doing it. Ugh, that is so frustrating. But yeah. This game is Cryptmaster by, I forget. It's fun. Like, it's a fun little game. I might honestly poke a legalist cite it. That's the person who got me onto this one on Twitter, because like once every 5, 6, 7 months I look on Twitter, and yeah, maybe we can play it together at some point if they're game. We'll have to see, or for somebody else if they can. Heck, VIP Mark might be game. That might be a fun collab stream. He's a pretty fun dude. For the moment though, I think we're gonna have to switch to WoW and see if we could finish Exile's Reach. Because I'm kind of stuck in that game too, but it's a little bit more navigable. Yeah, WoW is broken on Classic, that's true. Retail is still fine for the moment, and I've asked, and apparently it shouldn't break too bad when the new expansion comes out there, but you're right, Classic is currently hosed. What, retail's also fucked? Don't think. Yeah, Classic broke because they did like the new Cataclysm. The Cataclysm came out and that like changed a whole bunch of like early areas. No, Era's fine. Era's fine. It's really just like Wraith that became Kata. That's fucked because like a lot of areas have been redone and re everythinged. And the guy who's doing it doesn't really have time to fix it all, and they need to do a whole bunch of remapping, which really is a thankless task. I do not envy the people who have to do that, but yeah, Classic's kind of borked currently, unfortunately. It's sad. Retail's sort of doable. It's honestly not terrible. So we're gonna do that now. Let's see, BattleNet. But yeah, that's currently where we're at. It's a little sad. Because, yeah, it was fun. And I hope it will be fixed at some point, but there's so much that they changed. Era's fine, but yeah. Yeah, I figured they would. I mean, they know these... It helps that these are not new extensions. Everyone knows what's going to happen to the areas. And Cataclysm is just a huge reorganization of all the maps. So yeah, it was going to happen at some point, unfortunately. And that's what happens when you have volunteers do your mapping and not just the game itself. Blizzard. Anyway. They're doing... Oh, wow, that just hit me hard. Okay, so I was going to say we were going to do like a minute of silence for Super Blind Man, and I think I'm going to do that now because I literally just opened my BattleNet and it landed on Super Blind Man having been offline for 2 days, and wow, that just threw me for a loop right there. That is rough. So yeah, let's do this now. Super Blind Man, I've already brought it up at the beginning of the stream. He's no longer with us, unfortunately. Lost the fight to cancer. I'm by no means a close acquaintance of the guy. I knew him, like I think a lot of people knew like him peripherally. He did a whole bunch of different things for a whole bunch of different games. I've already listed them. Forza, The Last of Us, Mortal Kombat, Spider-Man. But even before, like, he did this in like an official way, he was doing a whole bunch of like recordings and guides and things for a whole bunch of different games. And yeah, 38, he's no longer with us. So I'd like to just take a minute for people who want to remember the guy, and maybe people who knew him more than I did, to do that. If you don't want to do that, you don't have to observe it. But I'm just not gonna speak for like a minute, and then yeah, we'll go to World of Warcraft after. Yeah, that just happened. So let's do that now. Rest in peace, dude. Hey, Zammer, welcome in. Yeah, I mean, obviously he's a fellow streamer. He's a fellow accessibility consultant. I said it before, he kind of reminds me of what I do. I'm just more in like the non-gaming space. I do like hacker tools. I do web platforms. And that's what my job, my official day job is. And then Brendan was more of the gaming side, I think he was. So it's a lot. And he was like 38. I'm 30, almost 32. I'm turning 32 in a few weeks. So it's like, damn, that could be me out there in 5 years. It's sort of faces you with your own mortality in a sense. And yeah, thing is, I knew he had like a skin, I believe it was a skin cancer, and then, you know, you go from that and having that be removed to the guy is now dead in what, a month, I think it was, maybe 2 at the very most. It went super fast. It sucks, and it's unfortunate that people like have that happen to them. I'm very sad about that. But yeah, hello Zammer. I don't think, yeah, I think I've seen you in here like once when we were doing the yeah, when we were doing the Dead Space one. That's when you were in here. I remember now. So that was fun. I should pick that up again at some point. You might actually be a fun person to, like right before you came in, we were doing a Cryptmaster, which is basically accessible in the sense that everything's narrated and you have to type words to do things. The only thing that's not accessible is walking. Yeah, that's what I thought. I thought he just had like a spot of skin cancer that they just would take out. And I'm pretty sure that's what a melanoma is, but that eventually apparently did do him in. Like, I don't know enough about skin cancer to know how that would have happened. What I'm understanding is that there was some kind of infection that got him. I'm guessing because skin cancer is obviously, skin is like your largest organ, also your first line of defense. So yeah, either it metastasized or it like just opened the portal for some other thing to get in that they just couldn't find in time. I saw something about a liver biopsy. I saw something about apparently the dude coding towards the end there. It was on Twitter, like someone was commenting on everything, which I have thoughts about that. I'm not going to share those thoughts because no, but yeah, that was a lot to see. And yeah, I was like, wow, that just escalated really quickly. And yeah, like I said, literally I'm opening BattleNet to get WoW to work, and the first thing I see is that name and like, shit, that I did not need that right that particular second. That was not pleasant. Having said that, let me get the game up. I don't think he did play this, the classic at least. I'm pretty sure I helped him with it at some point, like back in 2022 when I started streaming. Yeah, that's how I know Brendan's. Like I would see him in Discord channels now and again. And he would like ask questions or talk about shit, and I would be there too. And that's really all I know about him. Just never really collaborated with him or really was in his circles. Don't know. But yeah. How was Super Blind? Super Blind Man was one of those, like, if I have to list Blind streamers, it's like Ross Miner, Super Blind Man, Sightless Combat, myself, and I guess Shasters. And that's like the ones I usually think of the very first. I don't consider Steve Sater blind, I'm sorry. And Crescent says, but you're still very very new at it, so you're not established in the streamosphere yet. But yes, you do also stream. And then Talon does now and again, and you know, PG-13 was a thing for a bunch, but that's been, I think, in a bit of a low thing for a minute. So I don't know, those were like the people that I know do, like, yeah, absolutely, they do, like, and now it's like Sightless and I don't know if Shaster still streams. I honestly don't follow this person. I don't like them very much, and they're not in my good graces. But yeah, it bothers me. Like, I'm sorry. Steve Saylor is legally blind. I'm sure that's true, but you don't get to talk for the fully blind. I'm sorry, just don't. You have no idea. I've seen some of your reviews. You have no idea how a blind person actually plays games, from what I can see from your content. And if someone's going to quote me on this to him, that's completely cool with me. I'd love the debate. I'd love the dialogue with him. But if I see a blind review from Steve Sater, I scroll on. I do not look at it because it will not represent an actual blind person. I'm sorry. You're a partially sighted gamer that can still use a whole bunch of things that are meant for that demographic. You are not blind in gaming. And I have a somewhat similar chip on my shoulder about Sightless Combat, because he's not a gamer without sight. He's a gamer with deferred sight. Sorry, not sorry. And again, that's fine if that's your thing. If that's your thing, fantastic. Like, own that. Definitely play all the games. But please don't try to represent somewhere you're not representing. Like, I really don't mind. It's never gonna bother me if you just want to play games and, say, play with another person so you can experience games you would normally not be able to experience. Makes perfect sense to me, but at that point you're not spreading an accessibility message. You're spreading an, yeah, everybody's right, gamers can play on their own when they're blind message. Particularly on Twitch, where people zap by you, you'll see you play for like 2 minutes. And they'll see someone essentially playing for you while you're talking about some random thing you ate or whatever. And it's like, sorry. Like, unfortunately, it's true that when you have the biggest following, you become the person that represents this particular thing. And if you then misrepresent it, that's gonna piss people off. I'm very sorry. It's just how it works. Even if you don't mean to, and it is not fair, but it's just how it works. Okay, I'm getting off my soapbox now. Let's play World of Warcraft. But yeah, that's just, I don't know. It's come up a few times in the last few months where I'm like, I don't think people understand how this really fits. And I've yeah, mentioned it a few times. Let's get into the game. It's called a soapbox because in the 18th century, these were actually shipment crates of soap that people would climb on. They were like these big boxes, almost stage-like, that people would stand on to try to sell you things or to do performances or things of that nature. People use them as like impromptu stages. And I know that because I read that on Mental Floss yesterday. So we need to out and in of the game, otherwise the TTS is not going to work.
Close button, game menu frame.
Yeah, perfect. Okay, everything's working. So the tricky bit is that I don't know how to progress. If I go look at the quest list right now...
Exiles Reach. Arrow keys is quest on list now. The best way to use sheet 1.
What?
The best way... Killclaw the Terrible 100. The best way to use sheet 1.
The best way to use sheep?
The closest map point to this is Dark Maul Plains 5 Crossroads Spider 1.
How do I path to this? Oh, I know what's happening.
Endless close.
Hang on. I need to change my game on Twitch too. Give me a second. Do that real quick. So what I'm noticing between like World of Warcraft Retail and World of Warcraft Classic, it just is a bit more moving parts to it in Retail. It does work similarly up to a point. But it does just have a couple more gotchas and ifs to it. So I don't have to change that, I just need to change the game. But yeah, if anyone wants to just randomly chill, like who has a pair of eyes that work, and they want to play Cryptmaster with me, cool with me. I'll happily set that up. If not, I'll go find another victim, I guess. Yeah. Yeah, and that's the thing. Like you can. This is why I always have a problem with like accessibility teams. And obviously this can't really be avoided. We just don't have enough people. But accessibility teams that do like screen reader testing, but there's not actually a screen reader user in sight with these people, and they're like, screen reader should say this because that's what's meant to happen. And I'm like, no, actually, no one expects that. You're making it worse. Please stop. It's a whole entire thing for some companies. I've seen like, this is how Microsoft Teams happens. Like just label everything up the wazoo and just basically make it like molasses to wade through every time you want to get to a button, because there's like 15 paragraphs of labeling on every button, like 16 Tolkien novels in every dialogue box. It's ridiculous. Like if I hear a press XYZ to explore the message one more time and I'm just trying to get to a chat message in Teams, I'm going to, I don't know, something. I'm going to do something I'll regret. But yeah, it's a thing. And that's just like, you have the people are looking for work. Apparently you can't do it worth shit. So maybe hire these people? Yeah, like you have, audio processing things. You may have cognitive things. You may have, like anyone may have like things that they might find really distracting or annoying. Like VS Code, I saw someone get a little mad because VS Code has sound cues now, and they were really upset because one of them really didn't like agree with them. It would only trigger in certain situations, so it was easy to work around. But this person, yeah, what I'm seeing is people are done. People are so tired of having to work on workarounds, and that makes sense. Like, yeah, I mean, people don't want to have to do workarounds constantly, and the problem is that tech is moving so fast that assistive tech isn't keeping up. Like, everything is on the web now, and like ARIA can cover maybe half of it, and all the other things that they want to do visually just don't have ARIA equivalents yet. Like, something simple like a tooltip. Like, you can kludge it with ARIA described by, but it's so annoying to like... I think VoiceOver has a thing where you can like read the hint for a control within OS X, but what does that do on the web? Does that just trigger ARIA described by as well? Because that's just the whole entire thing that just a lot of things just don't have currently. See that Talon caught a Mudsdale, whatever the hell that is. Okay. So, did we set it properly? I think I did. Is it saved?
I don't know how this works.
Okay, yeah, it looks like we're fine. Okay, so what we first need to do, because we were in a cutscene.
Close button. Game menu frame.
Fuck off. We need to collect closest because the game has no idea where we are.
Exiles reach. Dark Maul Plains 5 cross. Close button. Zero more. Dark Maul Plains 6.
Honestly, these beacons really remind me of Voice Vista. There's a very sort of similar vibe to them. Okay, let's try that quest again. Should work now. Oh, Microsoft actually laid out... I didn't know Microsoft even owned that whole entire game. But they laid off a bunch of accessibility folks. So much for we care about accessibility. Microsoft is an interesting company where that's concerned. They always like talk a good talk. They're like, yeah, this is cool. Like Satya will come up on the stage and he'll be like, yeah, accessibility is important. We need to empower people, this and that. And then Windows 11 happens, and I'm like, yeah, where were you when that got passed through QA? And I'm guessing this is just another example. Accessibility is cool when it sells, and then when it doesn't sell, it's not so cool anymore. Yeah, great. That is really sad to hear, Zamar. I didn't know that. Thank you for sharing that.
Exiles Reach. Arrow keys is quest on list now. Normal mode. Dark Maul Plains 6. Dark Maul Plains 5. Crossroads Spider 1. Arrow keys is quest. The best way to use sheet 5. The best way to use sheet 5. Killclaw the Terrible 100. The best way to use sheet 5. The closest map point to this is Dark Maul Plains 5. Crossroads Spider 1. Killclaw the Terrible 100. The best way to use sheet 5.
So how do you pick this up?
Pin list closed. Vendor. Cursor underscore campaign quest underscore 64. Speak.
Okay, well, there is a
campaign quest underscore 64. Cursor underscore campaign quest underscore 64.
thing there.
Cursor underscore campaign quest underscore 64. Vendor. Cursor underscore campaign quest underscore 64. Vendor. Cursor underscore campaign quest underscore 64. 100%. Meardy Huntswell.
Yep. I'm a contractor for GitHub currently, and I'm honestly would not be surprised if that happens to me. Oh, the game menu is open. There.
Meardy Huntswell. The best way to use sheep. Experience, 1,450. Practice using polymorph against Meardy and private goal. I'm not gonna send ya off without showing ya how to properly use this spell. Ya wanna cast polymorph if ya get yourself into a situation when two foes are fighting ya at once.
Okay.
Go and I will spar with ya a bit to make sure ya know what to do.
Sounds good.
Close button. Quest frame detail panel. Decline.
So
Accept.
we will now turn people into sheep, apparently. Boop.
Meardy Huntswell. I got plenty of ideas on how to deal with these ogres. Let's see which ones don't accidentally blow up the island. 0/1 speak with Meardy to being sparring. Meardy Huntswell.
Speak to Meardy to begin sparring. Okay. Yo.
Meardy Huntswell. Close button. Close button. Scroll bar down. Goodbye. Scroll bar up. Close button. Close button.
Yeah. Oh, I'm ready to practice polymorph. I'll just click it with the mouse.
Cool, come here. We're gonna flank our, recruit and teach him how to use polymorph.
Are you going to turn me into a sheep?
Meh.
Why, cool. I'd never do such a thing. Promise.
Okay. What am I supposed to do? Practice polymorph with Meridin and Cole. You have unopened items in your collection. I don't want to look at that right now. Do I target this guy or the other one? Let's try it for private first.
Private goal neutral. R20.
Is that polymorph?
Quartermaster Richter.
Your polymorph foe will wander around for a bit. Use that to your advantage and fight whoever's left. Go on and hit him with an attack to break the spell.
Target.
Sheep?
Close button. Close button. Close button. Close button.
Oh, let's close
Close
that out. There.
Speak. Austin Huxworth. Vendor. Private goal neutral. Austin Huxworth. R30.
Oh, he's still
Quartermaster
okay.
Richter.
He's still him.
Speak. R20. R30. R20. R30. R20. R30. R20. Vendor. Speak. Austin Huxworth. Quartermaster Richter. Vendor. Austin Huxworth. Speak. Quartermaster Richter.
Stop walking around.
Vendor. Vendor. R20.
Hey there.
Quartermaster Richter. Search text and enter.
Oh, I need to turn this off.
Soft interact off.
Have a good one.
Go.
Oh, you said you weren't gonna turn me into a sheep.
Oh, he turned back by himself. Okay.
Our recruit did.
There we go. Well, we turned a guy into a sheep. Guy turned back. Now he's not a sheep anymore. I guess we talked to
Soft
the,
interact on.
what is this person?
Quartermaster Richter. Quartermaster
Mirrored something?
Vendor.
Mirror?
Vendor. Quartermaster
Good day
Richter.
to you.
Search text and enter.
I don't want your stupid vendor.
Safe
frame one.
travels.
Quartermaster Richter.
See.
Quartermaster Richter. Vendor. Cursor underscore campaign quest turn in
Yeah,
underscore
just
64.
you.
Do you
Vendor.
need something?
Search text and enter.
Vendor, you're in the way.
See you later.
Vendor. Quartermaster Richter. Soft interact off. Quartermaster Richter.
What's her name?
Mirdy Huntswell.
There.
The best way to
What's
use
on your
sheep.
mind?
I think you got the hang of it. Cast polymorph if you get yourself in over your head. Experience 1450.
Yay, we did it.
Quest frame reward panel. Complete quest. Complete quest.
Oh, those ogres.
Nice,
No
level
one
up.
hit 'em.
That was it? What now?
Shanning's Mage.
Who are you? Okay, nobody else seems to have a quest for us currently, so let's go see if we can find them in the way list.
Exiles Reach. Dark Maul Plains 5 Crossroads Spider
Just in
1.
case, we'll get
Whale is
a
closed.
thing first.
-1 more. R10. Dark Maul Plains 6.
Anything else that we can pick up? No, it doesn't look like... No, okay, so we should be in the network now. Whatever it's called, like the beacon map road thing. So if we now do Q, we should be able to map to the next quest. Uh-oh. Key law.
R0.
You have anything for me? No.
Soft interact on.
Okay.
Exiles Reach.
Quest.
Arrow is quest on the list now.
Let's see.
Kill Claw the Terrible 114. Kill Claw the Terrible 114. To Dark Maul Citadel 15.
Here we go. To Dark Maul Citadel.
The closest map point to this is Dark Maul Plains 5 Crossroads Spider 1.
So yeah, for some reason, it will just not let me have to quests right now. I don't know what's going on there. We can get there ourselves. Not really a problem. It's just, why is this
Pin list closed.
constantly happening? Let's reload everything. Enable add-ons.
Ogre Ruins. /center centers your mouse cursor.
And
/cam
reload.
enter centers your camera. Both can be helpful in vehicle quests. Alaria. Speak. Mirdy Huntswell.
Whoa!
Speak.
We got an error. Bye. The game crashed. That's unfortunate. Let's restart it. We got one quest done. We did some progress. We turned people into sheep. That is a really apt thing to do, actually, in some cases. Hashtag sheeple, am I right? Alright, let's make sure we still have the game on the screen. Hello, OBS. Spotify. There. Where'd the World of Warcraft go? There it is.
Most pathing keys also have a shift key functionality. This usually creates a beeline straight to the destination. Handy when flying. Vendor. Mirdy Huntswell. Ogre Ruins.
Alright,
Master Richter.
so we're here.
Speak.
Let's get out and in just to make sure. Let's get closest.
Exiles Reach. Whale is closed. Dark Maul Plains 5 Crossroads Spider 1. Speak. Mirdy Huntswell. Speak. Austin Huxworth.
We got closest.
Speak. Dark Maul Plains 6. Exiles Reach. Arrow
Let's
Keys
get
is
the
quest on the list
quest.
now. To Dark Maul Citadel 9. The closest map point to this is Dark Maul Plains 5 Crossroads Spider 1.
And at this point, it should... Oh, navigate me?
Dark Maul Plains 5 Crossroads Spider 1.
That did
Whale is
something.
closed.
Alright, let's try this.
Cursor underscore campaign quest underscore 64. Vendor. Mirdy Huntswell. Mirdy Huntswell. Captain Garrick. Alaria.
Except now we
Cursor
have
underscore
no...
campaign quest underscore 64. Speak. Quartermaster Richter. Speak. Speak. Alaria. Austin Huxworth. Quartermaster Richter.
Okay, well, I guess we'll
Captain
just
Garrick.
figure it out.
Cursor underscore campaign quest underscore 64. Alaria. Cursor underscore campaign quest underscore 64. Cursor underscore campaign quest underscore 64.
What can I
Previous
do?
Mage. I can assist you in recovering lost companions.
You're in the way.
Close button. Close button.
The hunt goes on.
Oh, I should probably say I'm streaming this to the World of Warcraft folks, shouldn't I? Let's do that. I forget, is it streaming announcements or streamer announcements? Streaming announcements. Just streaming some... WoW. Hoping to finish Exile's Reach. Yeah. People know I'm playing World of Warcraft now. Look at that.
Alaria. R10. Speak. Cursor
Okay,
underscore
that's
campaign
not
quest
gonna-
underscore 64.
We can't
Speak.
rest until we
Speak.
stop the
Nearly
ritual.
Huntswell. Cursor underscore campaign quest underscore 64.
I think we
Cursor
accidentally
underscore
found the
campaign underscore
quest.
64. Speak. Captain Garrick. Captain Garrick. Speak. Austin
We have
Huxworth.
rescued
Captain Garrick. Experience 650. Meet Captain Garrick outside of Dark Maul Citadel.
Expedition
We rescued
Captain.
everyone except for the expedition's captain. Lindy's Scout-O-Matic spotted her just outside Dark Maul Citadel. Mirdi has come up with an interesting plan to rescue the captain. It may be our only chance. Come. We'll convene in the shadow of Dark Maul Citadel, and there we will begin our rescue mission. R0. To Dark Maul
Sounds
Citadel. Quest frame
perfect.
detail panel.
Yeah.
Accept.
So I think that's the last quest we have to do in this area, so we'll just see if we can do it.
Keep your guard
Cursor
up.
underscore campaign
Lives
quest underscore
depend on us.
64.
Recruit, you're
Speak.
with us.
Cursor
The
underscore
rest of
campaign
you,
quest
stay
underscore
here while
64.
we head to the Citadel.
Speak. Alaria. 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 No path. Alaria. Exile's Reach.
What's the button again? B for quest?
Arrow keys is quest log now.
Yeah.
Exile's Reach quest to Dark Maul Citadel 178.
Okay.
Exile's Reach quest to Dark Maul Citadel 178. Dark Maul Plane 6.6 Crossroads Dark Maul 1. Dark Maul Plane 6.6 Crossroads Dark Maul 1. The closest map point to this is...
No, that won't work either. Interesting. So, navigate?
Dark Maul Citadel 11N. Whale is closed. Vendor. Speak. Vendor. Quartermaster Richter. Austin Huxworth. Quartermaster
Yeah,
Richter.
no, that's not working.
Austin Huxworth.
So,
Exile's Reach.
something odd
Door is
is
closed.
happening. Let me just reload. See if that sorts this out.
Ogre Ruins.
And if it can't
Key
make it
shows a list of
work, then
cases
I'll
in
just call it for today. It's been a minute.
Key is recommended.
Been going for 2
Speak.
hours.
Speak.
But let's try it again. Playlist.
Exile's Reach.
Quest
Arrow
book.
keys is quest log now. Exile's Reach.
Here's the quest.
Exile's Reach quest. Exile's Reach quest to Dark Maul Citadel 178.
We press enter.
The closest map point to this is Dark Maul Plane 6.6 Crossroads Dark Maul 1. Dark Maul Planes 5
Oh, look, it
Crossroads
worked.
Spider 1.
No idea why it
Dark
now
Maul Plane
suddenly
6.
worked.
Close button.
This
Close
is what I
button.
mean. This is just, it does all work.
Vendor.
Kind of,
Speak.
sorta.
Speak.
But there's
Austin
just so
Huxworth.
many little bits
Close
and
button.
bobs to it, and sometimes it just falls over for no apparent reason. Like, I collected closest, I was there, but I could not do it for some reason. Am I even moving?
Vendor.
No, I
Vendor.
am. Okay.
Quartermaster Richter. 7 more. Dark Maul Plane 6. Quartermaster Richter. Vendor. Vendor. Quartermaster Richter. Vendor. 6 more. Dark Maul Plane 6.1.
This way.
5 more. Dark Maul Plane 6.2. 4 more. Dark Maul Plane 6.3 Crossroads Killclaw 1. 3 more. Dark Maul Plane 6.4.
Look, this does when it does work, it
Dark Maul
works
Plane
really
6.5.
well. It works very smoothly. It's just a lot of finicking about to make sure it doesn't
Maul
fall
Bridge.
over. And that's,
One more.
again, Blizzard's
Cursor
fault,
underscore
not
campaign quest
in
underscore
any way
64.
like the fault of
Dark
the
Maul
people who are
Plane
making
6.6
this
Crossroads
stuff. Like,
Dark Maul 1.
all the power to
Speak.
them.
Dark Maul Citadel.
Oh.
Unknown. Captain Garrick. 0 more. Dark Maul Plane 6.5. Final destination. 100%. Cursor
Together,
underscore
we'll
campaign
see
quest
our
turning
way
underscore
through this.
64. R10. Captain Garrick. Dark Maul Bridge. Quest frame reward panel. Complete quest.
So this was another breadcrumb quest. Let's
Complete
go.
quest.
Don't leave
You
your
need to get
post
inside Dark Maul
unattended.
Citadel, rescue the captain of the expedition, and stop the ogre necromancer behind all of this. Mirdi is going to cast an illusion to make you look like an ogre, and you're going to take us all in as prisoners. This plan is inventive, but it's the best way to get us behind enemy lines. Speak with Mirdi when you're ready for her to cast the spell. She assures me the effects will be temporary. Experience 1,300.
Okay.
Have Mirdi transform you into an ogre, then scout the nearby ogre citadel. Quest frame detail panel. Decline.
Sounds good. Let's
Accept.
do it.
Stay
Cursor underscore campaign
focused and
quest underscore
sharp.
64. Mirdi Huntswell.
Now,
Captain Garrett. Speak. Captain Garrett.
there is apparently
Huntswell.
a guide section on this, so I'm going to bring that up just in case we need to do some
0/1 asks
random
Mirdi to perform ogre
shenanigans to make this
transformation
work
spell.
properly. Like, sorry, this game is just too finicky to not have it at least within hand's reach, unless it just completely has a problem. Here we go. So we want a bit about disguises. I'll read it out to you, so you might learn a thing or two. Let's see. Read. Yeah, Chrome Legacy window in your butt. Come on. Thank you. All right. Disguises. Meet your commander outside the Citadel. Remember that you may need to toggle soft interact if G does not target her. Turn in your quest and accept right beneath their eyes. Now speak to your party's mage and choose their dialogue option to complete Objective 1. The rest of this text will not read without OCR or the optional quests TTS add-on. You are now disguised as an ogre, dragging your friends along with chains. Disguises can work in one of two ways. Either they apply automatically so long as you're within the quest area, or they have an extra action button used to reapply them. Most quests, while you can be unmasked, will have a use item for once you're not in combat. For this quest, your disguise will hold for as long as it needs to. So that's good to know. You might also find quests which seem like disguise quests, but in which our abilities are replaced with someone else's. These should be treated more like a player-driven vehicle. Cute. Emotes and optional quest objectives. Grab Objective 3 since Objective 2 will complete as you walk there. Ogres you pass will become friendly targets. One of them will give you the instruction to wave at Gorgoth in the cooking pit. You will know you are close to Gorgoroth when he starts talking to you. Press Ctrl Tab to target to page through friendly targetable enemy creatures until you find him, or simply type /target G-O-R. Now you will need to use an emote. You may be familiar with emotes from other text-based games such as MUDs. Don't go there. These are simple / commands which usually have game impact with a... In this case, the emote you need is /wave. Okay, let's just go do shit. I don't really want to read all this right now. So, we need to go talk to our mage. Can we see them?
Close button. Close button. Close button.
Yeah, close to you.
Close button. Close button. Close button. Close button. Close button.
Oh. You?
This will be fun, I promise. Just a little forbidden void magic mixed together with druidic components and bam. I bet y'all make a fine ogre.
Oh
Hit
dear.
R. Scroll bar up. Gossip frame. Close button. Scroll bar up. Scroll bar up. Gossip frame. Close button. Scroll bar up. Scroll bar down. Scroll bar up.
This is another one of those things. Yeah, this does all work, and they're working with within the like limitations of the game. It's just I don't like the way it works very much, so I usually just OCR and click with the mouse. I'm ready. Transform me into an ogre. Let me turn... so for this game, you don't want OCR to constantly update, because it'll do that every second. It is extremely annoying. So I'll turn it off. No. I should be able to what?
Huh?
Speed.
Time
Speed.
to get to work.
Captain Garrick. Captain Garrick. This will be
Maybe
fun,
it's some
I promise.
magic.
Just a little forbidden void magic mixed together with druidic components and bam. I bet you'll make a fine ogre.
Oh, those
I become
ogres.
ogre.
You feel a strange
Huntswell.
tingle.
Meardy
That
Huntswell.
means the illusion is working.
Unknown.
All right, recruit. Just act like an ogre and get us inside the Citadel.
Don't use big words. In fact, don't say anything at all. Just smile and wave.
Should I talk like this while I'm an ogre?
Exiles reach. Arrow keys is quest log now. Done. Objective 2. Objective 3. West Road 10 Crossroads Citadel 1 end. Dark Mall Citadel 3 at Catapult. Whale is closed. Dark Mall Plain 6.6 Crossroads Dark Mall 1.
We walk now.
Dark Mall Citadel. West Road 5 Crossroads Dark Mall 1. 9 more. 8 more. West Road 6. 7 more. West Road 7. 6 more. West Road 8.
Smashy bashy.
5 more. West Road 9 narrow. Dark Mall Citadel.
Go to cooking pit. Wave at Gorgroth. Show what you got. Okay, will do.
Let's see what we can learn about the ritual.
4 more. West Road 10 Crossroads Citadel 1 end. Dark Mall Citadel. 3 more. Dark Mall Citadel 1 Crossroads Citadel 1. 2 more. Dark Mall Citadel 2. 1 more. Dark Mall
Crescent
Citadel 3 at
says
Catapult.
just redeemed sing mode saying.
You have got to be kidding me. La la la. Need to find ogre. Ogre.
0 more. Dark Mall Citadel 2. Objective 3. Gorgroth. R30.
La 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 la. Where is the ogre I need to target? Can I wave at him already? No, doesn't seem like I can.
R10.
Well done.
Minus 1 more. Dark Mall Citadel 2.1 at Catapult end.
All the sacrifices we thought we lost. I think I need to wave at this guy now.
Gorgroth.
Take them to the back. We'll seal them with the wardstones, like we did their leader. It is time to complete the ritual atop the Citadel. Oh no, that doesn't sound good. Cookie.
R30.
Okay, I did the thing. Now what? One, two, cha cha cha. One, two, cha cha cha. 1, 2, cha cha cha. Da 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 da. Do.
Recruit, I think you're taking the ogre act a little too far.
I dance like an ogre. Okay, let's go.
Exiles reach. Arrow keys is quest log now. Objective 4. Objective 5. Dark Mall Citadel 10. Make sure you pick up all 3 quests. The closest map point to this is Dark Mall Citadel 3 at Catapult. Dark Mall Citadel 9. Whale is closed.
Huh? More quests. Fuck it, let's go.
6 more. Dark Mall Citadel 4. Exiles Reach. Arrow Keys is quest on list now. To Dark Maul Citadel 418. Killclaw the Terrible 350. Killclaw the Terrible 350. Killclaw the Terrible 350. Killclaw the Terrible 350.
No see other quests.
Killclaw the Terrible 300. Killclaw the Terrible
We
350.
think we fine.
Pin list closed. Exiles Reach. Arrow Keys is quest log now.
Let's hope we find.
Objective 5. Objective 5. Dark Maul Citadel 10. Make sure you pick up all 3 quests. Dark Maul Citadel 9.
On.
Dark Maul Citadel 3 at Catapult. Game menu frame. 6 more. Dark Maul Citadel 4. 5 more. Dark Maul Citadel 5 at Catapult. 4 more. Dark Maul Citadel 6. Dark Maul Citadel. 3 more. Dark Maul Citadel 7 Crossroads Citadel 2. Dark Maul Citadel. 2 more. Dark Maul Citadel 8 Narrow. Dark Maul Citadel. 1 more. Dark Maul Citadel 9. Dark Maul Citadel. 0 more. Dark Maul Citadel. Dark Maul Citadel 8 Narrow. Objective 5.
Well done.
Captain
Minus 1
Keller.
more. Minus 2 more.
No,
Dark Maul
how
Citadel 8
can we
Narrow.
break these
Dark Maul
seals?
Citadel 8 Narrow.
There is always a way, Henry.
Cursor underscore campaign quest turn in underscore 64. Captain Garrett. Captain Garrett. R10. Dark Maul Citadel. R0. Cursor underscore campaign
Ogres
quest turn in
and
underscore 64.
necromancy.
Cursor
A
underscore
dangerous
campaign quest turn in
combination.
underscore 64.
We can't
Captain Garrett.
rest until we
Game
stop
menu
the
frame.
ritual.
Support. Shop. Captain Garrett.
Ogres and
Right beneath their eyes.
necromancy.
Quest frame.
A dangerous
Experience.
combination.
1300. Quest frame reward panel. Complete quest. Complete quest.
Don't leave your post
Won't last much
unattended.
longer. We need to acquire the ward stones to break the ritual before it kills her. We'll hold the line here. Take out the ogre's lieutenants and get those ward stones. Experience 1300. Recover the ward stones from Jugnog, Wug, and Grunk, then use them to free Captain Kelra. Quest frame detail panel. Decline. Accept.
Stay focused.
0/1
mentioned
Jugnug's ward
ward
stone recovered.
stones. Find them so we can free the captain.
Exiles Reach. Arrow Keys is quest log now. Objective 5. Exiles Reach quest controlling their stones 100. Objective 5. Objective 4. Objective 3. Objective 2. Objective 1. The closest map point to this is Dark Maul Citadel 7.1. Wug end. Whale is closed. Game menu frame. Cursor underscore campaign quest underscore 64. Cursor underscore campaign quest underscore 64. Cursor underscore campaign
I'm not
quest
an ogre
underscore
anymore.
64.
Yay!
Meardy Huntswell. Henry Garrett. Henry Garrett. Dark Maul Citadel. Three more. Dark Maul Citadel 8 Narrow. Dark Maul Citadel. Dark Maul Citadel. Two more. Dark Maul Citadel 7 Crossroads Citadel 2. Dark Maul Citadel. One more. Dark Maul Citadel 7.1. Wug end. Wug. 10%. R10. Wug. 40%.
Blind/Discord, tell
Scene
him the
purchase under
dragon.
stash. Dark Maul Citadel. Dark Maul Citadel. Objective 1. 0 more. Dark Maul Citadel 7 Crossroads Citadel 2.
Oh, there's one more. I was supposed to say, what am I supposed to do now?
Dark Maul Citadel. Minus 1 more. Dark Maul Citadel 8 Narrow. Minus 2 more. Dark Maul Citadel 8 Narrow.
Okay. Minus 2 more. I guess we're here. Not sure what I meant to be doing in this particular location, but sure. Let me get you a link to that, Talon. Server. Here we are. Server actions. Invite people. So yeah, for people who want to play this as well. I'm gonna just give you a week-long one, just for now. If you need the longer one, I can get it later, but... This is the Discord where it all begins. It's a shit ton of, like, 15 million different add-ons, but... Good luck. Alright. What's boo? That sounds about right. So, let's read, because I'm actually not really sure what I meant to do here. Blah, blah, blah. Yep. Yeah, blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, so there's more quests I need to pick up. Catapult Destruction, Controlling Their Stones, and Like Ogres to the Slaughter. I only have one of them, I think, so far, so I actually think I'm going to go back and pick up these other ones first. This is what I mean. You need to sort of just know what to do sometimes, and I don't know what to do. I'm just
Exiles Reach.
hacking this as well.
Kill Claw the Terrible 435. Kill Claw the Terrible 435. Like Ogres to the Slaughter 161.
So we need to pick this one up.
The closest map point to this
Please just work.
Dark Maul Citadel 11 end. Dark Maul Citadel 7.1.
Thank you.
5 more. Dark Maul Citadel. Dark Maul Citadel 7 Crossroads Citadel 2.
Aw, motherfucker.
100%. Wug wug. 80%. 70%. 40%. Wug wug. 0%.
He gone.
Wug wug. Blue ball. Wug.
Now he's gone.
Blue ball. Wug. Blue ball. Wug. Wug. Blue ball.
Okay, well, I got one of the dudes. Not the dude I was looking for, but I needed this stone anyway, so I guess I got one of those quest objectives. Let's go back, though.
Dark Maul Citadel. Dark Maul Citadel.
Why does it always only make a heartbeat when I'm actually walking?
Dark Maul Citadel. 3 more. Dark Maul Citadel 9. Dark Maul Citadel. 2 more. Dark Maul Citadel 10. Make sure you pick up all 3 quests.
Yeah,
Cursor
that's what I forgot to do.
64. Dark Maul Citadel. Mirdi Huntswell. Mirdi Huntswell. R30.
You, for example.
R10. 1 more. Dark Maul Citadel 11
What's on your
Catapult
mind?
Destruction. R0. Experience 1,300. It sounds like the ogres plan on attacking our friends back at the camp. I saw them working on some catapults. Didn't know those oaks knew how to use them. Lucky for you, I packed something special, courtesy of that little fella Lindy. Take these bombs. They'll make quick work of those catapults. Blow up 4 catapults within Dark Maul Citadel. Dark Maul Citadel.
Alright.
1. Quest frame detail panel. Accept.
I will happily pick up the bomber run. Thank you.
Cursor underscore campaign quest underscore 64.
Now let's keep walking.
Henry Garrett. Cursor underscore campaign quest underscore 64. Final destination. Cursor underscore campaign quest underscore 64. Mirdi Huntswell. 0 more. Mirdi Huntswell. Dark Maul Citadel 10. Make sure you pick up all 3 quests. Dark Maul Citadel 10. Make sure you pick up all 3 quests. Henry Garrett. -1 more. Dark Maul Citadel 10. Make sure you pick up all 3 quests.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
Experience 1,300. -2 more. Slay 8 ogres within Dark Maul Citadel. This is bad, Magix. Captain Kellery is bound by magic. The ogres are preparing to attack our friends, and the ritual is almost complete. I have to stay calm. We can't give up now, right? This may sound risky, but we need to take the fight to the ogres. We're behind enemy lines, so we'll be able to get the jump on them and draw their focus away from the camp. Take down any ogres that you can. That should keep them away from our friends. Cursor underscore campaign quest underscore 64. Like ogres to the slaughter. Cursor underscore campaign quest.
Alright.
Accept.
Let's pick that up too. And now we have, like they suggest us to get all 3 quests all at once.
0/8 ogre slain.
And we already started on one of them. Controlling their... Each of these quests will be given by a different member of your expedition. Yeah, I did that. Remember that when you start stacking quests, it is less efficient to focus the kill things quest. So choose stones or catapult first. You should be able to complete all these objectives with the things you have learned. But there are some hints, okay? Pathing to a discovery is D in the way list. Catapult destruction, listen for the burning sound to the to see whether you have completed each objective. Do not move too soon after interacting, or the cast will not complete. Controlling their stones. If there is no named target at your destination, another player has killed them. Wait until they respawn and hurry out of the hut before they come back again. Do not forget to loot. The second phase is only one objective marker since they are very close together. Make sure soft interact is toggled on and remember your interact spin. Like Ogres to the Slaughter, once killed by players, these targets can take a relatively long time to respawn. Be patient. Okay, well, let's see how we do. We already did one of the stones ones, so I suggest we do those first.
Game menu frame. Exiles Reach. Arrow keys is quest log now. Exiles Reach quest like Ogres to the Slaughter 214. Exiles Reach quest controlling their stones 200. Objective 1. Objective 2.
I don't really want to play with Ogre stones, but alright. Yeah, sure. Let's actually do them in order, just in case, otherwise we might get lost. I don't think we want that.
Dark Maul Citadel 1.2. Drunken.
Bye.
12 more. Dark Maul Citadel 10. Make sure you pick up all 3 quests. Cursor underscore campaign quest underscore 64. Cursor underscore
it's a bit loud here, and seeing if I can
11 more.
Get to a quieter spot here so I can hear myself think.
64.
Heal myself. Myself. That's how you say that word. Myself.
Dark Maul Citadel 9. Cursor underscore campaign quest underscore 64. Dark Maul Citadel. Dark Maul Citadel. Dark Maul Citadel 8 narrow. 10 more. 9 more. Dark Maul Citadel 7 Crossroads Citadel 2.
Nope. I don't know why that just bubbled. I'm guessing there's a catapult here. Somewhere. See if you could trigger that again.
Soft interact off. Soft interact on.
Okay. It's making the sound, but I can't actually do anything. Huh. Weird. Let's just do these ones first.
Dark Maul Citadel. 8 more. Dark Maul Citadel 6. Dark Maul Citadel.
Fire.
7 more. Dark Maul Citadel 5 at Catapult.
Oh. Okay, so there's a catapult here somewhere.
6 more. Catapult. Dark Maul Citadel 4. Ogre Shadowcaster, Ogre Shadowcaster. Ogre Shadowcaster, Ogre Shadowcaster. Catapult. Catapult. Ogre Shadowcaster, Ogre Shadowcaster. Catapult.
I need
Catapult.
to target something first. I don't have a target. I need to target something first. I need a target.
I think we just killed the catapult. I honestly forget which buttons are on which things.
Ogre Shadowcaster, Ogre Shadowcaster.
I don't have a target. I need a target.
Ogre Shadowcaster, Ogre Shadowcaster. Ogre Shadowcaster, Ogre Shadowcaster. 70%. 6 minutes until release. 5 more. Slash pop-up 1 for release spirit.
Oh look,
Dark
we
Maul
died.
Citadel 4.
Lol. Oh no.
Logout.
No.
Static pop-up 1. Release spirit.
Release spirit.
Release spirit. Seen precious ogre stash. Spirit healer. Speak. 0/8 ogre slain.
I've honestly forgotten how to get to your corpse. Is it G for... I think it's G for ghost.
Exiles Reach.
Point is far away. You might have to collect closest first.
Oh, cute that it says that. Hey, the game crashed. Or at least it logged me out. Dicks. I hope it doesn't mean my ghost, like, route is gone. Otherwise I'll have to talk to the spirit healer.
0/1 Jugnut Sword Stone recovered. After dying, collect the closest point by pressing C in the way list. Seen precious ogre stash. Dark Maul Citadel. Dark Maul Citadel. Exiles Reach. West Road 8.3 end. Whale is closed. Speak. 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 0 more. Exiles reach. The closest map point to this is Dark Mall Citadel 4. West Road 8.3 end. Whale is closed.
You know what? I'm not gonna risk it.
Spirit Healer.
I'll
Spirit
just
Healer.
let you
R10.
fix it.
R0. 100%. Close button. Close button. Close button.
Wait, I thought you could just...
R10. R0.
How do you use it? Let me see. I thought you could just talk to it and it would just do it. Pretty not. Oh, here. Yeah, okay. Yeah, so he died. You do the thing. Okay, yes, you should be able to speak to it and then just talk to it, but that for some reason is not working. So let me
Exiles reach.
try the ghost.
The closest map point to this is Dark Mall Citadel 4.
Hello. It's forgotten how to path again.
West Road 8.3 end.
We'll do the
Whale is
closest thing first. See if that fixes this.
-1 more. West Road
There we go.
8.2.
Now we are
Exiles reach.
here. Now can we do
The
this?
closest map point to this is Dark Mall Citadel 4.
No. Nope, just won't let me do it.
Spirit Healer. R10. Spirit Healer. R0. You can find your corpse and resurrect at that location. Players that are below level 10 can resurrect here with no penalty. / pop-up 1 for accept. / static pop-up 1. Accept.
Yeah.
Accept.
Just do
Speak.
it. It's fine.
Speak. 0/1 Jugnux Ward Stone recovered.
So, what was it? P for spellbook? Let me actually see what's mapped where. That might not be a terrible idea to do. Also, what is it? Use tough jerky. Alright, so P.
Spellbook side tabs frame. Arcane. Made. General. 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 Arcane explosion. Spellbook frame. Spellbook. Spellbook. D. Spellbook. D. Profession. Spellbook page nav. Spellbook next page button. Spellbook side tabs frame.
Let's
Frost.
see.
Frost. Conjure refreshment. Spellbook frame. Professions. Okay. Spellbook page.
Oh, chat, shut up. There we go. Silly. My own message is like blabbering in my ears. Annoying.
Spellbook frame.
I need to turn that
Professions.
off.
Okay.
At some
Professions.
point. Anyway.
Spellbook frame.
Spellbook.
Spellbook. D. Spellbook. D. Spellbook spell icons frame. Fire blast. Cone of cold. Not available yet.
Can't do that.
Spellbook page navigation frame.
Nope.
Spellbook spell icons frame. Cone of cold. Not available yet.
Not
Fire blast.
available. Fire blast, not available. Do we
frame.
have that?
Spellbook. D.
This only has two
Provisions.
options.
Okay.
Okay.
Spellbook. D. Spellbook. D. Spellbook. D. Spellbook. Spellbook frame. Spellbook. Counter spell. Spellbook frame. Spellbook. D. Professions. Okay. Counter spell. Slow fall.
Not really helpful.
Spellbook side tabs frame. Spellbook spell icons frame. Polymorph.
I have that.
Conjure refreshment.
I don't need that.
Link.
I don't really need that either.
Invisibility.
Maybe could be nice. Actually, let's get that. How does it work against
Invisibility.
space?
Place on action bar.
Yeah. Click on
Place on action bar.
that.
Empty. 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 Polymorph sheet. Blink. Invisibility. Fire blast. Frostbolt. Spellbook side tabs frame. Console port spell menu. Invisibility. Fire blast. Frostbolt. Invisibility. Fire blast. Frostbolt. Invisibility. Fire blast. Frost nova. Blink. Invisibility. Polymorph sheet. Empty. Invisibility.
Okay, we'll put this on here.
Empty.
And then it looks like we no longer have Arcane Explosion mapped. And that's a really helpful skill, so we'll put that one on too.
Spellbook side tabs frame. Fire. Spellbook spell icons frame. Invisibility. Frostbolt. Spellbook side tabs frame. Frostbolt. Frost Nova. Arcane Explosion.
Yeah, that one.
Arcane Explosion. Place on action bar.
Place on action,
Place on action bar. Empty. Invisibility. Blink. Frost Nova. Fire Blast. Frostbolt. Spellbook side tabs frame. Frost Nova. Fire Blast.
So we got
Frostbolt.
Frostbolt, Fire Blast,
Frost Nova.
Frost Nova,
Arcane Explosion.
Blink.
Polymorph Sheep.
Polymorph. I'll put it on Blink because I'm not using that right now.
Invisibility.
Wait, what? Why did it put that there? I'm so confused.
Spell. Arcane. Mage. Spellbook spell icons frame. Frost Nova. Spellbook frame. Close button. Spellbook side tabs frame. Made. Spellbook spell. Spellbook frame. Spellbook spell icons frame. Frost Nova. Arcane Explosion.
Yeah, that one.
Arcane Explosion.
Oh, okay, that's working. Fine. We're good. So yeah, let's try this again.
Exile's Reach.
Quests.
Arrow keys is quest log now. Exile's Reach quest catapult destruction 159.
We'll do
Exile's Reach.
Control their stones.
Exile's Reach quest controlling their stones 100. Objective 1.
We'll do objective 2.
Dark Maul Citadel 1.2.
Please
Grunk
just
end.
work.
Dark Maul Citadel 5.1. Jugnug end. The closest map point to this is.
Nope. Alright, so I'll pick up
Exile's
closest
Reach.
first.
West Road 8.3 end. Game menu frame. -2 more. West Road 8.2.
Now pick up
Exile's
the
Reach.
quest, please.
Arrow keys is quest log now. Exile's Reach quest like. Objective 3. Objective 4. Exile's Reach quest controlling their stones 100. Objective 3. Objective 4. The closest map point to this is. Dark Maul Citadel 11 end. Dark Maul Citadel 1.2. Grunk end. Objective 3. Objective 4. Objective 3. Objective 4. Objective 5. Objective 4. Objective 3. Objective 2.
That one. And it's not
Pinlist closed.
doing it. And
Exile's Reach.
nobody knows why. It tells me collect closest. I did collect closest. Tells me
Arrow
do
keys
this.
is quest
I
log
did
now.
this.
Objective 1.
I want
Objective 2.
to just be
Exile's Reach quest like
able
ogres
to
to the slaughter
use the
219.
thing, and I
Exile's
don't know
Reach
why
quest
it's not
controlling their stones
working.
168.
Let's see.
Objective 1.
Objective 2.
Dark Maul Citadel 1.2. Grunk end. Dark Maul Citadel 5.1. Jugnug end. The closest map point to this is.
Screw it.
Dark Maul Citadel 11 end.
Just
Whale is
do it like
closed.
this. I'll just walk by myself, I suppose.
Exile's Reach.
On.
West Road 8.1. Whale is closed. -3 more. Seen Precious Ogre Stash. West Road 8.2.
What's in that stash? Let's go check that out.
Exile's Reach. The closest map point to this is. Dark Maul Alley 2.
Let's reload. Maybe that'll fix it.
Dark Maul Citadel. /BS copy 5. Exile's Reach. West Road 8.1. Whale is closed. 0 more. West Road 8.2. Exile's Reach. Arrow keys is quest log now.
Actually, no,
Whale
let's
is
do the
closed.
stash. Does it remember where the
Exile's
stash is, or does the reload clear that? That clears it.
Arrow
Okay,
keys is
it's
quest log
fine.
now. Exile's Reach quest catapult destruction 100. Exile's Reach. Exile's Reach quest catapult destruction. Exile's Reach quest controlling their stones 106. Objective 2. Objective 3. Objective 2. Dark Maul Citadel 1.2. Grunk end. Dark Maul Citadel 5.1. Jugnug end.
Thank you. It works again. Okay, let's go.
9 more. West Road 8. Seen Precious Ogre Stash.
Well, there's the stash.
8 more. Ogre Shadowcaster, Ogre Shadowcaster. West Road 9 narrow. 80%. 100%. 60%. 40%. 20%. 10%. Blue Hall. Ogre Shadowcaster. Blue Hall. Ogre Shadowcaster. Ogre Shadowcaster. Ogre Shadowcaster. 0%.
I'll happily take that.
Ogre
Thank
Shadowcaster.
you.
Blue Hall. Blue Hall. Dark Maul Citadel. 7 more. West Road 10 Crossroad Citadel 1.
Can I?
I need to target something.
Dark Maul Citadel. 6 more. Dark Maul Citadel 1 Crossroad Citadel 1. 5 more. Dark Maul Citadel 2. 4 more. Dark Maul Citadel 3 at Catapult.
Okay, we're seeing Catapult coming up. Might as well kill that while we're here. Boom, boom, boom. No idea what that means. No idea.
3 more. Dark Maul Citadel 4.
Uh-oh.
Ogre Shadowcaster, Ogre Shadowcaster. 100%. 70%. 50%. 20%. Loot all. Ogre Shadowcaster. Loot all. Loot all. Loot all.
Gone.
Loot all. Ogre Shadowcaster. Close button. Close button. Close button. Close button.
But isn't there a quest item here too? Yeah. Okay, well, we're not seeing that right now. It's cool. Let's just keep going.
2 more. Dark Maul Citadel 5 at Catapult. One more. Dark Maul Citadel 5.
Fire.
Jugnug End. Dark Maul Citadel. Jugnug. 100%. R20. 90%. R10. 70%. R0. 60%. 50%. 40%. 30%. 10%. 0%. Loot all. Jugnug. Loot all. Jugnug.
Yes, you did. You got royally smashed. Aha.
I need a target.
0 more. Dark Maul Citadel 5 at Catapult. Objective 2. Dark Maul Citadel. -1 more. Dark Maul Citadel 5 at Catapult. -2 more. Dark Maul Citadel 5 at Catapult.
Here's supposedly also a catapult. I don't immediately see it, but let's go get the last stone.
Exile's Reach. Dark Maul Citadel 6. Dark Maul Citadel 7 Crossroads Citadel 2.
Oh.
Pinless closed.
Pressing the wrong buttons. This
Exile's
one.
Reach. Arrow keys is quest log now. Exile's Reach quest like ogres to the slaughter 118. Exile's Reach quest like ogres to the slaughter 118. Exile's Reach quest controlling their stones 220. Exile's Reach quest catapult destruction 167.
Shit.
Exile's Reach quest controlling
Boom,
their stones
boom, boom.
220. Objective 1. Objective 2. Objective 3.
How many
Objective
are there
4.
for this one? 5.
Objective 5. Objective 4. Objective 3. Dark Maul Citadel 1.2. Grunk End. Now walking along the path. Dark Maul Citadel 1.2.
Okay, so
Grunk End.
Grunk is the next
Game menu
one.
frame.
Get out.
Return to game.
There. Boop.
100%.
Me smash good.
Jugnug Jugnug. 90%.
Oh shit, he
70%.
respawned. God dang it.
60%. 50%. 40%. 30%. 10%. 0%. Loot all. Jugnug. Loot all. Jugnug.
Yeah, I feel like we've already done this once.
7 more. Dark Maul Citadel. Dark Maul Citadel 5 at Catapult. Dark Maul Citadel. 6 more. Dark Maul Citadel 4. 5 more. Dark Maul Citadel 3 at Catapult. Seen Precious Ogre Stash.
Let's actually take a detour and
Exile's
go get
Reach.
that.
The closest map point to this is Dark Maul Alley 2. Now walking along the path. Dark Maul Citadel 4. Whale is closed. Five more. Dark Maul Citadel 3 at Catapult. Seen Precious Ogre Stash.
Yeah, that's where we're going.
4 more. Dark Maul Citadel 2. Three more. Dark Maul Citadel 1 Crossroads Citadel 1. 2 more. Dark Maul Alley 1 Crossroads Citadel 1 at Catapult. 1 more. Dark Maul Alley 2. 100%. Catapult. 90%. 80%. 60%. Overfruit, overfruit. 50%. 40%, 30%, 20%, 10%. Ogre Brood. Loot Hall. Catapult. Ogre Brood. Loot Hall. Ogre Brood.
There we go. Another catapult gone too. While we're at it, why not?
Ogre Brood. Loot Hall. Loot Hall.
And some
0%.
loot. Look at this. Look at us slaying this game. More stuff to do? No, that seems to be it. Alright. Let's get out of here.
Ogre Brood. 100%. 80%.
Hey! Okay, I'm guessing the game is telling us it's time for me to stop playing. Fair enough, we've been going for 3 hours and a bit, almost 3 hours, I'll take it. Next time in World of Warcraft, we'll probably be dead. But that's okay. We'll finish this area in the next stream. No other games I think we'll be playing until that's done. And after that we'll see if we do something else. Let's find someone to raid. Who is awake? No one. Fantastic. Let's just see. The raid browser then. See if you can find someone who might be suitable. Raid channel. I have to go to manage stream first, otherwise it won't let me do it. Just another click. Oh, come on. Thank you. There we go. What we got? Who do we got? Where do we got? When do we got? I'm refusing to go there. Road to Twitch partnership. What are they playing? Like fourth. Oh, they're playing World of Warcraft. Look at that. Who is this? Mr. Sully. Mr. Sully 3321. Or Mrs. Ollie. Okay, these are all World of Warcraft gamers. Okay, fancy. You know what? Sure. So, I think it says Mr. Sully 3321. I'm gonna raid this person. No idea who this is. So, you know. All the warnings and carefuls apply here, but let's see where we end up here.
Raid initiated. We will be raiding Mr. Seller 3321 in 90 seconds.
Let me just sort of go over what we're doing next. Next Tuesday, we're gonna have more Python notebooks. This time on Google Colab, probably. I'm thinking doing Diablo on Wednesday. That'll be after the PTR closes, so we'll just be doing live. I'm pretty sure that's closed by then. But it'll probably be with Matt Campos if he can make it, otherwise we'll play something else.
60 seconds remaining.
And then there is Spider-Man that I still want to sort of pick up. God of Wars I want to pick back up, and The Last of Us I want to at some point pick up. Maybe a little bittersweet now what's happened, but we'll see. Yeah. I'm hearing the audio from the other stream and it sounds like Darth Vader because I have it turned down. It's kind of odd. But yeah, that's what we're doing today. Has been fun.
30 seconds remaining.
I need to go find some food. It's like midnight here. And apart from that, yeah, this has been good. We got a couple of games. If anyone wants to do Cryptmaster at some point, I'm happy to play that with someone. And yeah, just, you know, keep healthy, keep drinking water, at least if it's warm as much as it is here. And we'll see you in the next time. Have fun with Mr. Sully, or whatever the name is, and I'll see you next Tuesday or Wednesday. Have a good day, and goodbye.
Raid forwarded to Mr. Sulla 3321.
Oh shit, thank you for the raid. Welcome in. Oh shit. Welcome in, welcome in. I'm gonna get you a shout out in 1 second.
Close OBS.